Good evening and welcome to episode 18 of the Sopherone Saga. My name is Dave Gibson and I am the Dungeon Master. First up, we have a few announcements to get through before we start tonight's adventure. You can buy merch for the Sopherone Saga as always and all of the other streams on Penny Dragon's merch store right now. Just click the link in the chat and when it pops up, it will direct you right there. You can also click the merch section on Penny Dragon's Twitch when we're not streaming and find your way to the store that way too. All of the VODs for the Sopherone Saga are available on the Penny Dragon YouTube, and you'll find the other streams there as well, neatly sorted into playlists. So give us a like and a sub and help us to grow that YouTube channel. Let's take a quick look ahead to the other streams on Penny Dragon. Vibrance was on last night, and you can catch the VOD for it right now. The party strolled in right into the meadery, which was really one giant beehive. Rushing straight for the queen, they found themselves cornered and outnumbered quite quickly. That was fun to watch. You can catch the VOD of the Violet Madness on our Twitch and YouTube. And last time, the gang made it out of Raymond alive. But things started to get even weirder soon after. Between an awkward bath moment, a creepy basement encounter, and an unexpected death, the party were left with more questions than answers this time around. Fellowship of the Fallen returns on Tuesday. After returning from Icespire with their spoils, the Fellowship were attacked by undead assassins bearing the mark of Miracle in their own home. The audacity. It seems a new threat is rising. And you can join the Churn Gang on June 3rd for Baba Blackbird Part 2. The Alderheart Council has moved against the Churn Gang and things do not look good. And finally, the Cloaks return on Sunday, June 5th. On the horizon is a crumbling edifice of ancient cursed stone, the stronghold of the Fearless Fellows and their mysterious leader, Belloc the Deathless. There are 5 against an entire brigade. Will the Brown Cloaks' luck finally run out, or will they survive? As they have done so many times before by the skin of their teeth. As I always say to Ben, the creator and DM of that, like these guys have got, they're all like prisoners who've been sort of seconded into working for the Brown Cloaks. Well, some of them. And they have to gain their freedom at some point. But banishers, they probably won't. So big thanks to our man in the tech bunker, Christian, who looks after all things Twitch streaming, and of course, keeping the goblins out of chat, and we couldn't do this without you. Also, I'd like to thank Kate from It's a Map for creating all the amazing maps you see right here in the Sopherone Saga. You can find her on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook on @itsamap_IRE. So please give her a follow, and if you're looking for a battle map, she is open for commissions. All of the music you hear in the stream is from Tabletop Audio. You can go over to their website to find out more about what they do, and if you're running your own Roll20 adventures, it's right up there in the jukebox. Of course, you can influence the game directly from chat. So if you ever wanted to help out a player by offering them healing, what about giving a player or even the DM the benefit of a one-use bless spell? Well, now you can do exactly that. If you scroll down on the Twitch page, you can check out the About section for all the details. And please remember to state in chat who you would like to receive your boon. With that out of the way, let's meet our heroes. I think I'm going to start with Jonathan tonight, given he's the one we left off.
I really am playing Sonor, a Wood Elf monk. And I just want to say thank you for Reprobate Gamer. I got the inspiration. We'll definitely
nice.
So I will say thank you for that. So yeah, I will definitely need that.
Yep. Okay. Cheers, Jonathan. Joe.
Hello, I'm Joe, also known as Deadpan. I am playing a character called Robert. He is a human rogue, and he is kind of weird. And he's currently helping the gang bury some guy who we murdered in the church. So, you know.
If we weren't going to hell, we are now.
And that's pretty much all there is to him. Nothing strange.
Okay, thank you. Fona, you're up.
Hi, I play Scales, who is a young former farmer turning into an adventurer, enjoying it so far. A little bit punchy, but always from a good place. It always seems like a good thing at the time. And currently he is carrying the corpse that we are going to try and bury subtly in the dark graveyard, or the light graveyard as it may be.
Thank you very much. Cara, you're up.
Hi, I'm Carrig. I play Ren, the local arsonist wizard who is currently battling with the, moral dilemma of having accidentally blown a child up with a accidental fireball, which is ironically a spell he doesn't even know. So yeah, that's where he's at.
Okay, there's a lot there to unpack. We'll do that later.
We don't need to unpack it.
Jean, you're up, my friend.
As everyone, I'm Jean. I play Lemut, the half-orc druid. Currently an accessory to murder. Hoping Robert know what he was doing or why he was doing that. We'll probably have a chat about that later, Robert.
Excellent. And finally, last but not least, Shane.
Yeah, hey everyone, I'm Shane. I'm playing Jaden, a human battlemaster fighter with his trusty glaive, and he is currently regretting his decision to definitely stay with this group, but is loving his new pickup of his pair of bags.
The bag of one.
Indeed. Okay, excellent. Thanks, gang. Time for our recap. So, arriving back into Templetown, some of the party witnessed an altercation between two of the guards left behind by Valder and Wraith, which ended in bloodshed and Robert being mistakenly arrested. Seeing his chance, Fenar decided to slip into the old church and see if he could find out what Valder and Wraith were up to down there. With the party following around 10 minutes behind him, once they'd secured Robert's release. Slipping through a secret door in the basement to the church, Fenar made his way through a series of underground caves, culminating in the discovery of a mirror in a magic circle, and promptly pulled the black cloth up, having a peek underneath, and hid to the side of the device. The last thing we heard was a voice coming from the other side of the mirror asking Valder why they had been summoned. Who was on the other side of the mirror? How far behind are the rest of the party? Only one way to find out. Let's play some D&D. So let's move you guys over. Let me get rid of my notes app. Let's move you guys over to let's move it over to the outside of the church there.
Of course you will.
Yeah, of course.
We have to start.
I have to. There we go.
You never pick up on the cliffhanger.
Okay, let me get some church music going here. So, look
Dun, dun,
at
dun.
you guys around.
It looks like it's nighttime all of a sudden.
Is it? Oh, no,
No,
that's
it's
just the
dark.
dynamic lighting.
All right.
Let's give you a little bit
There we go.
of what have we got? A little rainy village will do, I think. Okay, so who'd like to chip in first?
I think last we left, I was pilfering his pockets.
Oh, indeed, you were. Yes.
Yeah, I'd made an investigation. So where's it gone?
23, wasn't it?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so you find a scimitar. You find 4 throwing daggers. You find 2 melee daggers, and you find 16 gold pieces.
Oh, 16 gold pieces. Yeah, I'll just
You also find a hip
write that
flask.
down. Rand will take the hip flask.
Okay.
Yeah, 16 gold pieces. He'll toss the dagger, the throwing daggers towards Robert because that's
Okay.
clearly
Dodge.
very good at this.
Uncanny dodge. Yeah.
Not at him, not like in their bandolier still. He'll just in his direction.
Okay.
And then Ren will then make a point of trying to find a nice looking rock on the ground.
You find a particularly beautiful specimen just over here.
Cool. Yeah, he'll like it just hands. Will it fit in his hand, or is it a big rock?
I mean, what kind of? Sorry, Miss Schauberger. I now have 3.
We're talking like something that
Thank
would
you
fit
very
in his
much,
pocket.
Rugby Saturn, for that. So they are getting used today.
Oh no.
Okay, sorry. So, what kind of a rock are you looking for?
Just something that would like fit in his pocket. That's like not too big or heavy. Just
Yes, you
know,
find
nice,
a
smooth.
particularly lovely one. Yeah,
Good, and he'll pocket.
Can
that.
we
That's
can we
for
get
wizard
another?
use.
it's on a
Can we get
grave
an-
though. Are you happy to take it from?
Yes, it's for wizard use.
From someone's grave.
Yeah, it's a rock.
Okay, excellent. Good to know.
It doesn't have any markings carved in it, does it?
Roll investigation.
Yeah, cool, I'm good at that.
One of my
So-
other characters definitely approves of grave robbing. I'm just going to
That's
say.
26.
26. There are some curious sort of veins running through it, almost gold or metallic like. But apart from that,
He is definitely using this one. This
there's
is
nothing.
perfect.
Okay, yeah, cool. Grand.
So
Yes.
can we find another rock that's kind of like slightly like head sized,
Smash
yeah.
the guy's
and
face
then
Yeah,
in.
use
there's
that
one
rock
there.
to smash the guy's face in so nobody can recognize him?
I was going to offer to burn his face off. I was going to offer to
okay.
burn his face off, but that's
I'm
so much.
kidding.
Things is.
So much.
I mean,
I would just like to point out that Scales is currently holding this corpse, and if that happens, he's going to look super horrified.
okay.
I mean, I'm
we're going
currently
good
just
fellas,
keeping
like pretty
lookout,
quick
like-
here.
I mean, we
okay.
could cut his face off. That way they can't identify him. Make sure we take his teeth and his fingernails.
Miss Jawbreaker says, "Yay, torture!" Like the person isn't dead. Like, how are we gonna torture that?
Well, it depends on how long he's dead. You could revivify him and do
no, it's been more than a minute at this stage.
Nope.
No. Okay, cool. So you want to take a large rock and smash the guy's face in?
No,
Yeah,
no, not at all. I was just kidding.
Oh, okay, right. Well, look, you know.
I'm keeping lookout. Like I was.
Okay, cool.
So if everyone's done defiling this body,
It's kind of getting heavy, guys. I'm just I'm okay still, but like it's a bit heavy.
Scales, you can pop him down behind the headstone there, just kind of underneath those bushes.
Yeah.
And then I'll just use druid craft to make them grow a bit more and just cover the body as good as
Okay, cool. So you're not digging a grave because that would take quite some time.
Yeah, that's
imagine it would.
Okay,
Dave,
excellent. Yes.
That gravestone that he's buried behind, does it say when the person died?
Which one here?
The one that they're at, yeah, that one.
Yeah, yes, it does.
When?
Would be about 150 years ago.
Okay, so it doesn't too likely to get visitors that often.
I mean, yeah, it looks, it's one of the more untended ones. Hence why you can see the trees and the bushes sort of kind of overgrowing there.
I mean, we can figure out a permanent way to get rid of the body later. I mean,
I'm sure you can.
You're
No better
gonna
party.
Forget that immediately.
Oh no! I mean, I'm not gonna burn it. I mean, there's probably like a river we can dump it in or something.
Okay.
After it's covered over, can I still see that there's a body there when I look?
Yes, you can, because you know there's a body there.
But what I mean is, like, when I look at the bushes that have covered it over from Lamud's efforts, like, can I see a foot sticking out or like?
No, you can't. Well,
Okay.
Let's get Lamud to roll. What would we roll for this?
Nature, just making nature grow.
Performance.
Let's give you
Sleight
nature.
of hand.
Let's give him nature. I think.
Nature.
Does somebody proficient in nature want to assist?
No.
I'll do the opposite of that.
You will unassist and make sure he fucks it up.
No.
Okay.
I'll give him one of those thingies.
Oh, okay, cool. Give me
What do I roll? Does Robert roll?
Robert will roll.
Question: is he aware he's given those thingies? Did we cover that? No.
No, don't worry. Me and Robert have got this.
-1.
That is a 17, Lamud.
Yep.
Yeah, you're doing your druid craft and just something. There's a like tickle in the back of your neck or in your brain or something, and you're momentarily distracted or irritated or just you just get a feeling, and it sort of interferes with what you're doing a slight bit, but you shake it off, and as your druid craft comes to its fulfillment, you can see all of these vines and grass and long grass and weeds and things. They all just kind of shoot up, and almost as if they had a mind of their own and a singular purpose. Just they all sort of creepily claim this body, and while they're covering over it, they also seem to sort of just drag it down a little bit, and you can hear a squelch as some of the bodily fluids escape the many wounds you inflicted on the corpse. But yeah, it seems to be very well held in place and covered.
I'm not cursed, you're cursed.
Yeah, I'm just chalking it up to lingering effects from that plant in the witch's hut.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, now that you've temporarily hidden the evidence of your crime, what would you like to do?
Try to figure out where Fenare went.
Yeah, we need to figure out where he went. We'll probably, I guess, go back in the church and go see what's going on.
Okay,
judging by
the
way that person there reacted when he came back to the church, he definitely looked like someone was intruding upon his space. Like few people pull out swords and stalk into their buildings that they live in. So
Yeah, so
he
so
might
the
have
last
also
time-
thought that I was going to punch him again, though.
Well, the last time you were here, you would have seen him at the front gate, and the chain that was supposed to be wrapped around the door was not wrapped around the door and hanging loose, and so that was one of the first things you saw was him sort of looking at the chain, going, "The fuck." So he had a look around, and then he went in, and then Scales approached with her letter of apology. Sorry, his letter of apology. Okay, so Jaden, you were at the door of the church. What would you like to do?
Yeah, well, he was one, not really wanting to get involved with all of that outside, but two, I suppose he's just keeping an eye. I suppose most of his focus is kind of out into the town, so keeping an eye to make sure nobody is catching a glimpse of what's going down.
Yeah, it's strange. Once you pass the gates here, and you enter this church, it's quite secluded. There's a lot of trees, and there's high walls and stuff like that. You have to strain your hearing to catch any of the hubbub or ambient noise from the town. It really feels secluded here.
That's fine, but he'll still keep that eye until they finish doing what they're doing.
No problem.
He wants that definition of that.
We're clear. Yeah. And very obvious separation.
Yeah.
From their
plausible deniability.
Exactly. The slash marks won't come back to me at all.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So as you guys make your way through the church here, like I explained to Fanar, it is very old. It is in a state of disrepair. The pews they're old and well worn, sat on by hundreds of thousands of people over many years. The stained glass windows, while beautiful, are they're dirty. They're not broken, but there still are things of beauty. There are various religious stone sculptures sitting on plinths here and further up along there. All of these braziers are lit, but burning low.
I mean, one of them's gone out,
symbols
I'd say
of
now,
the-
wouldn't it be? Because I took the fire from it.
Sorry, Carrie, what did you say?
Said, wouldn't this one here probably be gone out because I took the fire from it at that
Oh,
point?
you just sort of summoned some fire from it. It
Okay, fair enough.
It started to burn brightly again once you'd done it.
Now that I'm sorry, Father. Now that I'm in the church and it's a lot less hostile, do I recognize to which god this church is?
Do you know what? There's no need to roll religion because you can based on these, but there is nothing very obvious up at the top of the church here. It seems like a lot of the religious iconography or symbols have been removed, but there are you may get something from these personalities or saints, as it were.
Can I also roll, because I was also wanting to ask that?
Yeah, okay, certainly can.
Robert, what's your modifier for religion?
+3.
Okay, I'll give you advantage.
Do you have proficiency?
Yes, I do.
So that is a 12 or
oh shit, I just closed my sheet. No, that's not it.
I know, a druid that's proficient in religion, who would have guessed?
I mean, aren't all druids like religious stuff?
12 or 11, hard to tell. Certainly these characters and figures on the plinths are nothing that you have that rings a bell for you. There is a large tome up here. Well, what's left of it, but it's in ruins now. Looks recently disturbed.
Oh, so it might have been destroyed?
Oh, it has been destroyed.
Okay.
And then this door over here, is it still open?
It is ajar.
Magic jar, get away.
Alexander the Warrior jar. No.
Indeed. Okay.
I mean, it looks like the only other way to go.
Scales
check
is
for traps.
Scales has moved over to where the light's coming in from the
Oh,
window.
Ren. Give me
Oh,
dexterity
no.
saving
Oh,
throw.
dear.
Damn it!
Oh,
Ooh,
20.
to dexterity
30,
saving throw.
30, 20.
Dirty 20. Okay,
You
you
do remember there was
Cliff of Warding.
cliffs
No,
of warding, right?
no, he doesn't. Because
No,
he
we don't,
wasn't
because we
there.
weren't here. Yeah, I was purposely, like, we didn't know.
okay. So as you move up to the side of the altar, various things sort of attracting your attention. As your left foot just hits that flagstone there, you see this bright blue sort of spell circle begin to just fizzle into
Can you
existence. It goes-
counter spell a glyph of warding?
No.
You
Damn
could,
it.
if someone's casting it, you could, I think. But
Yeah.
I don't think you
Yeah.
can counter spell the effect.
Did I need the
That's how
spell?
I'm gonna until dispelled or triggered. So I'm gonna say no. So yeah, as you can see, it just begins to just kind of burn into light with this bright blue, and really quickly you see all these magical sigils, ones you're all too familiar with, begin to go,
Chips.
and you just close your eyes and put your arm up and just sort of throw yourself away. Not before you take 5d8 fire damage.
Oh no, that could kill me.
5d8.
Well, I saved, so I'll probably take
Yeah.
half. Yeah.
24 down to 12.
Oh, not
As
too
this
bad.
boom rocks. You can actually see the stone altar just begins, this side of it here just begins to crumble, and there's large cracks. Begin
Just
to
for
run through
flavor
the side of it.
purposes.
This
where it
chair is
gets
blown
thrown, but-
aside. The windows here, stained glass windows, and they're beautiful. Been there for centuries. Shake and rattle, but don't break just yet. That hurt.
Well, I guess you could say karma's a bitch.
Robert, you were about to check for traps, weren't you?
Uh-huh.
Be an investigation check.
I just checking some. No, wait, that's still a couple of levels away. Okay, never mind.
Is it?
Investigation.
Okay.
$14.
Minxie Madness says whoosh whoosh. 14 investigation. All clear. What were you looking? Where were you? Were you more focused on the
Heading
door?
towards the door. Yeah.
Yeah, all clear.
So
You are very confident.
I just want to say to the other people, I'm rolling really well, by the way. So
I could see that,
Oh, watch out.
but I trust you.
Okay. So you're going to move along in through that door. Okay. Move your tokens through.
I'm going to stick about 10 feet behind Robert.
Rand's limping.
You get this smell of charred flesh behind you a little bit.
I should just probably tell you that Scales is still at the first pool of light
Okay, yeah, go for it.
in the
Sorry.
door. Mainly because he saw it and he went into it, and then he's been standing there watching the light on him and the plant strapped to his chest, and moving his arms and moving the fronds and letting the pretty lights move over his skin.
And Shane seems to like
the
it.
explosion was like,
Secondary.
nobody screamed, "Oh God, guards!" or "Halt, stop,
Yeah.
intruders!" or anything. So he's just like, they're just doing whatever they're doing. So Scales is literally standing there in a pool of light, going, "Ooh, pretty light."
Yeah, and Shane is sort of strapped. For anyone that's new, Shane is a potted plant that seems to have, it's a potted plant that can talk and claims that it's an ancient prince from long ago in Sopherone that was true polymorphed by an old night hag called the Carved Witch. Had the power of speech and communication for a while until Ren cast Dispel Magic, and then regained it through absorbing some of the blood from the dead guard. I mean, that we can theorize. That's what we theorize. So, Shane is like, oh, I do love it here. It's very pretty.
I'm telling you now, this
So
plant is
pretty.
evil.
Look at all the colors.
Beautifully. Warming my leaves and my fronds. Tickles a little bit.
So pretty. And Scales just kind of like helps him like open some more of his leaves
Yeah. And
to the
he's like,
light.
thank you, Scales. Thank you. I will make you a duke when I am made when I'm turned back into my human form, I'll make you a duke, I promise. Duke Scales. How does that sound?
That sounds... And Scales has no idea what a duke is, but he's like, that sounds amazing. That sounds really good.
Indeed. Well, keep me safe and find me someone with the magical abilities to turn me back to human form, and you'll be very important indeed.
Scales is back to staring at the pretty lights, in fairness.
And
Okay, you guys.
Robert sees his favorite thing in the world.
Books.
Bears?
Books.
Indeed. And
Lots
with
of books.
that, I think we will move to Fanar.
Oh, no.
here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Wonder if the people down there that were like in the cave heard the explosion.
Okay,
No.
Fanar.
Now
As you have made your way through these church caves, teeming with moisture and fungi and plant growth, and the earth mossy and soft beneath your feet, making my way through over rickety bridges and past rushing underground rivers, you found a magical circle with a mirror covered in a heavy, thick black silk. Sneaking around to the side of the magical circle and hiding almost behind the mirror, you raised up the black cloth and saw a reflective black, almost glass-like material. Upon gazing on its reflection, you saw it shifted to a less opaque color, a gray, and then in gray into white, and then white into a sort of cloudy color. And you heard a voice. Velda, how goes our plan? Velda, is that you? What'd you like to do?
For now, it's just like dropping the black sail off the mirror, see what happens.
You're dropping the whole thing off?
No, he just leaves it because he just lifted a bit and just...
So you're just going to let it go so it covers it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
See what happens.
Velda, is that you?
Bernard is tiptoeing away.
It seems we have an unexpected visitor. Don't leave. Don't leave. Well, seems whoever you are, you have wandered into a very dangerous place indeed. While partially cleared out, these underground ruins contain some very dangerous creatures indeed. Oh, I can feel my power on the containment starting to wane, my friend. Oh, it saps my energy. Maybe if you told me who you are, what you want, I could hold them in a little bit longer. And you hear a faint rumbling from back the way you came. Oh, hark, can you hear them pounding on the edges of the walls? It is only my magic that holds them in. What would you do?
Well, Valder He sent me
Did he now?
to. He didn't tell me the plan, but he asked me to get some runes.
He asked you to fetch some runes, did he?
Yeah.
Roll a deception check, my friend.
I was so hoping that won't happen.
Of course,
But technically, he did. To be fair, ask us to get runes, so it's not technically a lie.
I mean, it is technically though.
Yeah, it's still a lie.
It's a gray. It's like it's in a gray area, you know.
Deception.
Yeah. Okay.
3.
He pulled a fire.
Yeah.
Nice
You have inspiration.
try, my little friend. Would you like to spin me another yarn before I let them out?
Yeah, Fidel doesn't know what to do because how high is this?
Okay. Well, let's move back to the guys then. At the church. Where's my new Templetown church? There we are, new TT church. Boom. We're back in the church. What would you guys like to do?
I mean, if it looks like everyone's going through the doors, I'm going to just call out to Scales. The Scales, let's go.
Scales, you
What?
do that.
What?
We're going this way.
I think your green friend is calling you.
No, well, okay, yeah. What?
Are we going on an Are we going on an adventure, Scales?
We're always going on adventures. That's what we are. We're adventurers.
Love adventures.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We're going to have an excellent adventure.
Indeed.
And we're going to save
We
people.
are.
'Cause that's what we do. We save people.
Saving people is good, isn't it? The more of the peasants you save, the more taxes they pay.
Like this,
Right? Very
It's-
good.
I'm honestly going to think Scales has a very loose appreciation for what taxes are. So he's probably just going to say, yes, taxes.
Taxes indeed. It's what makes the world go round. Reprobate Gamer says, but not a bogus journey. Ruby Saturday says, Shane is amazing. Okay, Robert, you are at the books. No
I'm
better
looking
man.
For, checking for traps again because I don't want to get open a book and get a wave of poison in my face. So
Indeed. We've got to watch out for those poison books. Roll investigation.
yeah, sure. I just lost my page again. There it is.
I assist with that. Actually, I am proficient as well.
Okay, no worries. From over
So
there.
I'm doing advantage.
Safe
or what?
distance.
No, not like
I wouldn't
not,
look at
not
that
that,
one.
but like you know.
I'm gonna check. Oh, natural 20
There
from
we
page
go.
29. Excellent stuff. Okay, so rummaging through these books, and they're all, a lot of them are on etiquette, and a lot of them are, they deal with treaties on standardized religious ceremony throughout Sopherone, and you can see that, you know, the relevant deities, sorry, the relevant churches, some amount of years ago came together and sort of bind their heads together and came up with some sort of standardized ritual for your basic mass. So basically, and you know, some of the early works here refer to your daily mass being 5.5 hours long. And so there was, you can see then, you know, there's some discourse about maybe streamlining these ceremonies and so on and so forth. But in the back of one of these, all right, 1 second, where's my notes? You find a you can, so the back page of one of the books, the hardback, it seems to be slightly raised, and as you sort of pick your finger along it, you can feel what looks like what feels like a folded up piece of parchment sealed into it.
I'll give that a look over.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely something in there. Are you going to try and peel the page away to pull
I'm
out?
trying to see what it is. What is in there?
So you're just going to pull it out. Okay, cool. So
Mhm.
it's like if you've ever gotten one of those no parking stickers in your car, it doesn't just peel off. It takes a while. It just takes a while to pick it, and you're at it for a couple of minutes.
Alcohol helps with those.
But indeed it does, as does de-icer, I found.
Yeah.
You find a cleric scroll.
Ooh.
We
We have so
sold.
many clerics in our party.
We can sell it.
The druid could cast it, I think.
Oh.
Depending on what the spell is, I might be able to cast it.
Okay.
Yeah, if I see it's something that looks like a spell scroll, I'll probably hand it over to Ren because I don't know.
Ren, it is in your possession now.
Yeah, I'll Ren will look at it and he'll be like, looks kind of religious, and then he'll hand it to Lamud.
Okay, cool. Lamont, do you want to make an Arcana check
Uh,
or
I mean,
religion?
I'll assist the Arcana if he's making it.
I'll give you religion if you want it. Whatever.
I'll take the religion rather.
No worries. Yeah. 13 is enough. It is a scroll of remove curse.
Ooh, that is one I can actually use.
That is going to be useful.
You have that in the back pocket.
Hey, we know a little girl who's cursed.
We do know a little girl who's cursed. That's exactly what I was thinking about.
Nice. Very altruistic of you. Okay, so what's the plan now? Jaden, you're outside the room. Scales, you're on the carpet.
Definitely don't know anyone else who's cursed.
No, of course not. I mean,
No.
Did we check under the carpets, guys? Did we check under the carpets?
No.
Scales is standing on the carpet.
Let me see if Arctic Trooper is in here. Is he? Not yet. No.
Wait till he's here, then we'll start looking under carpets.
Okay, so you're going to check under the carpet. Roll investigation.
I was joking.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Scales just basically looks bemused as to why he was called into this little room so you could look at books while he could be standing in the pretty lights.
We're going down the stairs.
we need to find Fanar.
What's
He's
down
still
the
missing.
stairs?
Probably Fanar, and also probably bad things.
Then why haven't we gone downstairs?
I'm waiting for someone else to go first.
I'll go.
Question.
Okay. as
Maybe Fanar
Scales,
would be trapped between one of the pages of these books.
as Scales starts going down, Rand will link his mind, just so Scales can kind of communicate back if anything happens.
No problem. Let's move you guys over to the church caves. Bomb.
So, Dave,
Okay, so-
how many minutes did we waste there doing that while this was
You
all
would
going on
have
downstairs?
wasted about. Well, you see, I set a timer for Fanar, and it was about 5 minutes, back and forth there. So I'm going to say you wasted about 3 to 4 minutes. You maybe a minute behind if you guys want to.
I mean, we don't want a metagame, you know, so we kind of got to keep doing
Yeah,
what
no,
our characters
well, I'm
do.
certainly not asking you to metagame.
Yeah.
So you guys have a minute to do with what you wish.
Heading down the stairs.
What's everyone's passive perception?
Passive 12.
13.
11.
Fucking hell,
17.
Robert.
13.
Jesus Christ, 17. Okay, with a 17, you hear a rumbling and thumping coming from the west. It doesn't sound natural. It sounds rhythmic, and it sounds like there may be some sort of thought process behind it.
Either Fanar is fighting a grizzly bear, or two people are very passionate about each other, but I hear rumbling coming from down the way.
Wow.
All right.
I sense a new title. I sense a new title for one of Robert's books. I promise you.
Grizzly bears and passion.
Love beneath the pews.
If it's the first one, we should interrupt. If it's the second one, we should go the other way.
Okay, excellent. So, the rumbling down the hall, Sola says, for the book. Fanar, we're back to you. I'm going to change the music here. What would you like to do?
I don't know where we are.
Or like
I can't see
this.
myself.
This is fun. Oh, sorry. She should be at the bottom right of that map. Can you guys see yourselves?
I can.
Oh,
You're there.
there we are. Hello.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cool. Fanar, what would you like to do?
For now, he's just thinking by himself, and he's gonna pull down the whole sheet, the black sheet off.
You're pulling the sheet off.
Yeah,
Okay, and you're there.
yeah, he's where he
Okay.
stood there.
No
like
worries.
there.
Oh, you're still sort of behind the mirror.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he's still like,
I see, but I don't see. Why
How
don't
about
you
you-
step in front of the mirror so I can see you?
how about you first stop the rumbling of all the creatures, or I'll smash the mirror.
Go ahead and smash it.
Hmm.
I
He called
have
your bluff.
it replaced in a matter of weeks.
Wouldn't that delay your plan?
My plan is eternal.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
If it's eternal, how long did it take you to do it? How long is this plan
Buying
going on?
time, are we? Are your friends coming? Is that it?
When did you start this plan?
Very well. You have chosen death. You and a smash stones and rocks burst outward from
Do I hear this?
further down. Yes, you do. It is an ungodly racket.
At this stage, do we all hear it?
Stone, with a 17, he hears it. I'll give you all active perception checks. You're going to need to hit a 16.
I'd say we're right at the climax by now.
Hey.
Wow. Oh yeah. I mean, enough of you hear it to know there's something bad going on there, and you
Ren is
hear
still
it.
hearing so out of his
And,
ears.
Fanar, you hear the voice. Oh, if you survive, do let me know. These church caves are very dangerous. Very unfortunate things happen to those who are unprepared down here. And you hear out of heavy, multiple footfall, dum 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 dum, and you hear a cacophony of howls, and it's terrifying. It's almost, but they're almost in harmony with each other. These wails of terror and fear and anger and bloodthirst, but they're just out of that harmony, and so it sounds discordant, and it almost makes your vision swim, and you sort of catch yourself a little bit before you pass out. What do you want to do? You gonna run towards it?
No, I'm just mentioning something. If something
Okay,
happens
cool.
on this side, no.
Okay, let's move back to the gang here. You guys hear this cacophonous sound of walls being broken down and this howling. What would you like to do?
I think full dash.
Yeah.
As far as we can keep going.
Okay,
Until we get
excellent.
there.
Everyone move as far as you think that will take you.
Full dash?
It'll be
I'll give you guys 3 rounds while this is going on.
So that'd be 60. Let's go this way.
Who wants to cross the rickety bridge first?
But now I made it so everybody can make it.
Very true.
I have a 90 foot per round.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah. Well, if you want to use that, feel free.
So that was 30 to get there.
Yeah.
So this would be my second
Second round.
second round to get me
Yeah.
there
Okay.
across the bridge.
I mean, it would be fun to make you all roll dex checks, but let's just get into it.
Does Scale stole my torches they went past?
I think Jaden stole them as well.
Oh geez,
Okay.
this one's a dead end. Going
I
back.
can get up to here in the first round.
Okay, Lamud, your passive perception is 12. There is some sort of... the sound is coming from this way.
It's coming from that way.
Yeah.
Well, I've literally basically
Yeah,
would
no
have
worries.
used my action to get on the third round to where I am
Cool.
now.
I believe Robert has a bit more left in the tank. As you're running straight over the bridge, the sound of rushing water beneath you. The bridge just groans and stretches as your heavy-booted feet run over it. Okay, Robert, you end up there. So there's
Sorry,
I
I
haven't
thought
made
this
my
was where we're
action
going.
move yet.
no,
Has
it's not.
This is 2 turns to get here.
Okay, no problem. With your passive perception, I'll let you sort of retcon that because you
Okay, so I can
you
go
could
here?
tell it was coming from here, yeah. And you can
Okay.
see what looks like some sort of passage downwards. Now,
I still have an action. Can
Okay.
you hear that the noise is coming from there now?
yes, you can.
Cool. Ren is going to hold a chromatic orb. Chromatic orb for whatever comes out.
So you're going to
It
hold
is
a
not hold.
spell for one round. If nothing happens in that
actually-
one round,
No, I'm going to take the round and I'm going to do mage armor.
okay, no worries. Cool. Okay, let's move back up here and let me just grab my little friend here. Let's see what his movement is, because this thing is a fast motherfucker. 40 feet. Okay, so you hear this again, this collection of screams and howls and this just many-legged or many-armed noise as whatever it is draws closer to you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and it has to squeeze to get through here. I'm not sure you can see that yet. You cannot. I think we're going to roll initiative, and we'll kick things off that way. So.
I don't see the thing, so should we
Okay,
have
let me
waited
just-
for that?
No, it should be good to go.
I think we can
There.
probably hear that. It's right on top of us, so
Cleared the
kind
turn
of.
order. Yeah, we're all there now.
Oh geez, what the hell is that thing?
Um,
The pictures. Well, I can't see anything.
Dave, just to ask, how tall are the roof? How high are the roofs?
Oh, you're about 60 feet high.
Cool. Okay, good to know.
Okay, let me just change things into the. It's time for shit to hit the fan here, guys.
Hey, we've got a
The
torch
torch.
again.
I'm Torch.
Oh my god, you guys.
Torch will save the day. Torch is the strongest attack. Immolate. Best fire spell in D&D. Meteors won't to shame.
Where's noise 2? Get rid of that. Okay. In descending order. Robert, you're up, my friend. What would you like to do?
I don't know if we're gonna fight something or not, but I'm gonna assume that we are.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the poison thing on my dagger to make it actually do poison stuff.
So you take your action and you depress the hard button in the pommel of your dagger of venom, and you just hear this, and you just see this sickly green and yellow liquid just begin to just drip down and coat the exterior of the blade. It
Nice.
smells dangerous.
And movement and bonus action gonna keep
Okay,
moving
movement. That
towards-
staircase is 60 feet down.
So that's my full movement to get down
That's your
there.
full
then.
movement to get down there, yeah. So you can move yourself up to here.
I don't know where I am.
I will move you.
This is hard to navigate. Okay,
There you
cool.
are. Can you see yourself?
No, I can see myself, but I'm perfectly blind.
I'm legally blind.
You can't see anything at all?
Doesn't have light.
Nothing. I see myself and.
Oh, you
nothing
don't
else.
have light, yeah, of
You would have
course.
brought. There was a torch up towards you, so I assume
I'll
you had a
grab
torch
you, I'll
up
give you a
here.
torch then, of course. Thanks, Shane. There's your wee torch.
There we go. Plant. Oh no.
Oh no,
You
greens.
can hear this, you can hear this insane howling and banging, crashing. Bam, 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 bam. As something ahead of you is very angry and very, very stuck by the sounds of it. But
They
not for
really
long.
don't need to be so theatrical about it.
Indeed. Well, let's find out. Is that it for Robert?
Mm-hmm.
Fanar, what would you like to do?
Is the voice still there? The guy, is he watching?
Yeah. Oh, I will watch this with hunger. Your terror will sustain me all the longer.
So guys, it seems you've met the BBEG. That's a BBEG thing to say.
No.
You definitely haven't.
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
Yeah. What'd you like to do?
Fanar wants to take a step in front of the mirror, but can you see like this circle platform activates when you like put on one foot?
No, it doesn't. You know, you set one foot down and, you know, the lines and sigils don't flare to life.
So he's just gonna step there.
Move you to, okay, excellent. Are you going to look into the mirror?
He wants to look into the mirror.
Are you going to look in?
Yeah.
Excellent.
wants
You
to
see.
He wants to see if the mirror is like a portal or something.
No, well, I mean, you know, it's hard to know. Let's just tell you what you see. So as you stand
Survive
in
this fight, I'll let you know.
as you stand in the center of this circle and look at the mirror, this swirling white mist and just these kind of gray speckles of light and sparkles, they just kind of flow through the surface of the mirror with no real rhyme or reason or pattern. As you stare deeper in, the mists part, and all you see is just a pair of deep purple eyes, and you hear, "There you are. I sense your friends are coming. Do me a favor. Kill them." I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Remember, you have inspiration.
With advantage, because this effect is happening through a I'm not going to say a scrying device, but a magical device.
If I'm not mistaken, I also have advantage. If this is a
No
charm
such thing as
person.
double advantage, my friend.
Yeah, no, it was like. But
If you
wisdom
have a
save.
bless, now would be the time to use it.
A wisdom
Someone
save.
bless Fanar.
Wisdom save, please. Yes. As you just
Not
feel
one pass.
16. As you feel this, you hear these words, and you look in these deep purple, almost pink eyes, and suddenly these words seem reasonable. Suddenly, you shouldn't be here anyway. And in some cultures, the penalty for trespassing in holy sites is death. And you consider it, and then you manage to resist. You're like, no, these are my friends. And you hear a very well. Seems you are stronger than I gave you credit for. What would you like to do? I'm not going to say it was your action to look in the mirror, so you know.
Oh, Fanar is like he wants to destroy the mirror, but he wants answers. Like, and he hears the rumbling at the back. So that was 5.
You see a
10.
collection of hands, sort of coming through here, like just like at least 6.
Okay, he's gonna step back.
Oh, what the
There-
fuck is that?
Oh,
And as you step forward,
Oh,
let me just shift Z this thing.
It's just
That's how I do it, isn't it?
please do, yes.
ooh.
It looks like
Whoa,
a bunch
what
of
a
orcs stuck on
The
top of
hottie
each
with a
other.
body.
If you can imagine human centipede, but with bits of ogres.
Oh
But
god,
they're
that's even
but
worse.
they're not just stitched together. They're just magically amalgamated, and they are all individual personalities screaming and just jabbering and jittering and as you draw closer, this stench just almost overwhelms you. This thing is rotting and decaying, and there is a feral red and yellow evil glow in each one of these eyes. No matter where on this horrific body it's located, they are all just there's this feral undead glow to them.
I think I know what happened to Lamont's tribe.
No, they're still very much alive, thank you.
Anything you'd like to do?
For now, he's gonna take his crossbow and shoot at it.
It's a free action to poop your pants, by the way.
Oh, he already did it when he saw it.
Excellent. Roll to hit, my friend.
Almost did it.
Shit onto the arrow with the poison damage.
That is 13 to hit.
13 to hit is its AC. You've hit it.
Oh, for 9 piercing.
9 piercing damage as the... Let me just do that. As the arrow just goes... And it sinks... Deadpan says that's yourself. Says it's all ogre now. And the crossbow bolt just goes... And it just sinks. If you've ever seen RoboCop and that guy who's covered in the toxic waste gets hit by the car, it just sort of passes through, and it seems almost liquefied
Okay.
as it shoots through. Anything else you'd like to do?
He's gonna take another shot.
Okay.
If it bleeds, it can die.
Indeed, 15 is a hit and 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing.
Okay, again another one. This one goes through and through, just through the side of it, and again just this horrible white and yellow milky looking stuff just begins to just shoot out. Anything else you'd like to do?
He's just moving back again, like there.
It's a map. IRE says it's freaky. I love it. Mr. Harbreaker says hug it, and obviously it's a map says lick it. Thank you, Cobalt Press, from the Tome of Beasts 2, for this absolute goat of a thing.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Finar, is that it for you?
That's all that he does.
Yeah.
Dave, I just want to say,
Yeah.
in case it's important,
Yeah.
he's level 6, so his punches and stuff are magical.
So, okay, cool.
Key empowered strikes. So if it's magical piercing, if that matters.
The crossbow is.
No. Oh, he didn't punch. He shot.
Yeah,
I
shot.
I shot.
Yeah. Okay. No.
They
Yeah.
shot.
No.
Okay, cool.
Doesn't.
All right, cool. I have that sort of wheel. I'm going to refresh my Roll20 if you don't mind, because I have that progress wheel from when you hold down Shift C stuck in the middle of my map. And
I'm
it's
mode up now, right?
make sure the battle music is playing. To start it again. Okay, Lamud, you're up.
So yeah, Lamud is seeing Robert take down the passage. He's going to grip almost like a little talisman that's hanging around his neck. It's just a leather cord with a rather large wolf tooth tied into it. And as he grabs it and starts running, he shouts, Pashi. And he is going to transform into a dire wolf.
That's what it was. You tried yourself.
Yeah, there we go.
Which gives me 50 feet of movement.
Excellent.
So
That's 100 feet. If you, you can use your action to do that. haven't you?
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Because I'm a circle of the mode, right? It's a bonus action. So it's 30 feet to there, 60 feet to get me down, 90 total to get me to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, I'll move you over.
Wherever that is.
I would say you're there.
As soon as I can find myself on the map.
Sorry, you go north. I'll ping you here. Sorry, shift ping, isn't it? Did shift ping do it?
See,
Yeah.
just want to see if I move. Oh no, the map's going crazy for me now. Sorry, just give me a sec to find the token again.
It's in the wall.
Every time I try to move that's probably why. Dave, if you maybe could just move the token for me, just so that I can get vision, because I can't see anything there.
Okay, you're here.
Yeah,
No,
right.
still can't see anything. Maybe just check the vision on the token, please.
Cool. Dynamic lighting. Sorry, vision on. Sorry about that. Does it have night vision?
No problem.
It keeps his
I'm
mental
checking
traits, so I
for you
think it
now,
keeps
just waiting
his-
for the character sheet. It does not have dark vision, no, but it has
Okay.
keen hearing and smell.
Okay, so look.
So,
Anyway, there
I'm-
should be.
Can I
You should be able to see now.
a little bit, yes, I can move another 10 feet. I'm assuming. Why do you keep doing that? Stupid. Not you, my keyboard.
Yeah. Do you want to refresh your roll 20 or is it your
Yeah.
keyboard?
Yeah, I'm refreshing.
Cool.
If you wouldn't mind just moving me 10 feet closer to the east
How's that?
from where I was. It should be good. I'm just refreshing it. But that will be my entire turn.
Okay. Moving on. Ren.
Cool, so Ren is going to pull out like a small piece of licorice root and just
Yep.
kind of snap it in half, and he's going to point out his arm towards Jaden. And time, like for Jaden, it's like time is going to slow down, but in reality, he's just going to start going really fast as he casts haste.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then I'm going to take 30 feet towards this.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say keep up, and then run, even though Jaden's going to play as fast.
Nice.
And that's my
Okay.
turn.
Okay. Now our friend is here, and he is through. So he moves to there. Now, let's just measure our distance. It sees you. It lets a howl. Sorry, that's the token. Where's the... Second, I just want to find the character sheet. Oh yeah.
Does Fanar have something strike yet? Out of curiosity. I don't think it'll probably work. It probably won't work because this thing is almost definitely a icon. But yeah.
Okay, so it makes it bashes through rocks and the sides of the walls go rubble. It makes this this aperture wide enough for it to get through, sees you, and immediately charges right towards you. The smell and the sounds are overwhelming. You are just, it's terrifying as this thing runs forward, and it's going to use, where is its fucking character sheet? Oh yeah, there it is. Cool, and it's going to use its haphazard charge. Oh, that's a GM. Give me 1 second.
Just see this thing running like the garage in.
It is. It's, whisper rolls. Go back. This is the thing. I wish you could sort of toggle between whisper rolls and all. I'll click in haphazard charge there now. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
The Ogrepede moves at least 10 feet straight towards the creature and then hits it with a slam attack in the same turn. The attack is treated as though the Ogrepede scored a critical hit. But attack rolls against the Ogrepede have an advantage in the start of the next turn. So here we go. It runs towards you, pinning you against the wall. And it's going to take, it's going to take its slam attack.
That's really powerful.
Slam. That is a 15.
15 to hit.
Yeah.
That misses.
Okay, so that misses. So it's missed with the slam, luckily. And it's going to go with its bite now.
Which mouth?
Oh, yeah. All of them.
Crotch mouth.
Is a 12 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay, that is all it can do for the moment. Multi-target beings make 2 attacks,
Just
one
keep
spite, one
going.
slam. That's it. Motherfucker. Okay, cool. Moving on, Jaden.
Yeah.
Your
Sorry,
movement speed is
sorry,
doubled.
just go back to Jaden. Your movement speed is doubled, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I believe you get another action as well, don't you? I'm not sure if you can use that for movement.
8.
You can. You can
Yeah.
use it for anything you can use normal action for.
So 60 feet
12.
down.
So that's 30 to
Nope.
there.
That's not true. You can only use that bonus action to the extra
Attack or move, isn't it?
action to attack, but you do get a bonus action dash. So
Oh, right. I thought you could use this extra action to.
Oh, right. Okay. Good to
Never
know.
mind.
it says it can only be used to attack.
Yeah, whenever you can. Stick it
I forgot
into the
to put-
chat
yeah,
there
stick it
anyway.
in.
Yeah.
Dave, will you just ping where I need to be shifted to?
Yes, I will move you over.
Yeah. Like
You
you're-
come out here, and I will shift ping.
Yeah.
Hey, so choose a willing creature that you can
alright?
see within range till the spell ends. Target speed is doubled. It gains +2 bonus to AC. It has advantage on dex saves, and it gains an additional action on each of its turn. It said this action can only be used to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use object action.
Or it is dash.
Yes, you can
Yeah.
do that.
So your speed is doubled and you can dash.
Yeah, so you can basically Jaden could move he's 30 feet, so he can move 120 feet at a time.
Nice.
It turns him into the Flash.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, sorry, I'm just bring my torch with me. Let's stick another one there so I can see what I'm doing. So that's my movement, and it's been doubled to get me to there, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
Or sorry, my action to dash. 5, 6,
Why would you do this to me, Dave? This is not like just
7,
one little
8,
creature.
9,
It's like
10.
5 creatures in one.
Yeah.
11, 12.
Okay.
Dave, I'm just using the little lock thing to show that I'm concentrating.
Cool. Nice
Right,
one.
here we go.
Good to know. Yeah.
So that was my movement, my action to move, and then I can
Sorry. go on.
use, and then my hasted action to dash again. Is that all?
Okay. Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
above board?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems right to me.
It means you can move 180 feet.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I get to there. And think about turning back.
Yeah, she's like, no.
Yeah. When you just sort of this gap looks like, obviously it's freshly excavated, shall we say, and as you come through, you see this monstrosity, which, as I've described before, is just like several bits of ogres that just seem to be magically fused together, and they're simultaneously in terror, hunger, like this ravenous hunger in their eyes, this yellow and red lights just sort of beaming through their pupils, and some of the heads have gone completely mad. They're just gibbering and laughing and shouting and screaming. And Finar is almost pinned to the wall as these things just swipe and bite, and you just see Finar just doing this thing, agile as fuck.
Yeah. So he'll have skidded as he entered this piece and taken it all in, and then shake his head a little bit and keep going. And that's
Keep
his
going. Okay, cool.
Yeah. That's his. That's
Okay,
his goal.
Torch, you're up.
Torch, the mighty torch. So 40 foot of movement. Wait, hang on. Give me 1 second. I was only grabbing torch, not scales. Is that it? Okay, so I'll move torch first. Okay, there we go. And then scales. That's my 40 foot.
Yeah.
How does scales get downstairs? He's like,
Here.
he's ran forward with his weapons out ready, and he's like, where do I go now? Okay, so another dash of 40 foot, so that's 5, 10, 15. Move scales, 15, 20. So scales is at 20 foot of movement at the top of the stairs, and he has 40 foot of movement, so he has 20 foot more to go. So I don't know where that's going to get scales to.
It's 60 feet down.
So he's going to make it 20 foot down the 60 foot. So he's on the stairs, basically.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Okay.
That's it for you, is it?
That is it. I'm going to try and actually move scales and torch together to be on the stairs. There we go.
Cool. Moving on, Robert Seth Cooper, you're up, my friend. And I forgot to add in the
okay,
layer
well-
action, but I've added it in now.
Oh no.
Seeing the direwolf running past me, assuming that is Lamod's friend.
Yes, Christian in the chat, taking care of the goblins. Thank you, my friend.
Oh,
At least it wasn't kobolds. You came with kobolds? Bad idea.
Okay, so Robert, here we go.
30. Oh, 30.
Yeah.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 30 for my bonus action.
Yeah.
Do I see this thing yet?
Where are you?
No, I
no,
don't.
you do not.
And then
You hear it, though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is all my movement.
Okay, excellent. Now the layer
Everything.
action.
Oh, yay.
So, Fanar, are you here? You seem to be quite capable, my friend. Well, how about we release some more friends? See how you fare then. And over here, you see the earth just... its large hands just begin to claw their way out of the earth. And you see two large, what can only be described as ogre zombies, claw their way out. And I'm going to add them to the turn now.
Oh no.
Did that roll for both of them? It did.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna just recalculate the thing, and there we go. Layer action. Okay, the first one is up now, so it is this fellow here, and as he just climbs out, he just and just begins to lumber its way towards Jaden, and it's going to take. Yep.
Just as it enters the reach, Sentinel.
Go for it.
Yeah, stick it on in there.
You have mastered techniques to take advantage of every drop in an enemy's guard. Excellent.
And there comes the actual roll.
That is an 11. I can't imagine these guys' armor class is very good. So AC 8. So you're good. That's a hit.
I don't think I can miss those with a firebolt.
You can always roll a 1, my friend.
True.
Yeah.
So I'm also going to add on a trip attack to that. So I'll stick that in there. Spear arrow dice attacks damage roll, and you must make a strength saving throw 14. So it'll be take another
strength saving throw.
Yeah.
So that's +4 in a strength save.
Yeah.
Here's a d20 coming at you. That is a 7, so he's on his ass, is he?
Yep, he is down. And his speed... Oh no. His speed reduced to 0 on Sentinel.
He's
so
just not. Yeah.
Yeah. So he can't get back up. And he'd be back a step because he wouldn't have reached... He would have been my reach.
Yeah.
From there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, how this look... Ruby suddenly says, oof, slippy boy. And that's exactly what happens. As you see this thing, and begin to just the last thing it drags out of the ground is this wicked-looking, horrific iron mace, and it just goes, and it's the last thing. It just seems to be like it's impossibly heavy. It's just dragging it along, and you're straight in there with your training, and whoop, and basically what happens is you just take its leg off of the ankle with the Sentinel. And that's pretty much what happens. So it's going to be walking with a limp. It's not going to, have any kind of rules effects, but it's it's just for flavor. And it's on its ass right now. That's so let me just see if that's reach.
He's not.
Reach 5 foot. No. Okay, cool. That's all it can do then. As it's been, well, it hasn't actually. Can it? Can it use its action to? It can use its action to stand up and move, can't it?
Its speed is reduced to 0.
Speed is reduced to 0. Suddenly, yeah, it can do nothing. Okay, cool. Next guy is going to move up here, and he's going to go.
Would Fanar not be first because higher dex?
Oh yes, that's fair. Yeah. Okay.
Is that-
Fanar. Yeah, that's fair. What would you like to do?
Sorry, say again. Oh,
You're
am
first
I-
because you've hard dex.
Oh, okay. For now, we'll just like come to the side. It's like, oh, thanks for joining, Jaden. I hope you'll keep busy and not just like swing towards.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, thanks for taking. Take a swing towards the ugly centipede.
Yeah, no problem.
With my quarterstaff, my magical one.
Half a bonking.
That's a 27 to hit.
Yeah, I think that's going to hit.
For
6
6
bludgeoning.
It was an
And
AC 11, wasn't it? You said.
What did I say? Let's see. Ogre Zombie, Ogre Pete is
13.
AC 13.
Okay,
That's
now.
and he is tapping into his key points again, and
Wisdom save.
oh yeah, it is for some save.
5. You hear a voice in your head. There you are.
Second person who said that now to me.
I just hope this guy doesn't show up
Popular
at fight.
Okay. So
He
you're going to
must- I'm gonna do a. Where is it?
Stunning strike.
He
stunning
must make-
strike.
You must make a. I think a Constitution saving throw of 14.
Okay. Plus 3. We can do this. 11 plus 3 is 14. Yeah.
That was 15, you said, did you?
No, 14, didn't you say?
Oh, I misheard.
14.
Yeah, 14,
one-
so yeah, so
one
he makes
four,
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it takes another
So
swing.
it's you know, you crack him with the quarter staff and you just end up with it like a poke. It's just so hard to tell where, you know, the pressure points and all the things in the normal human body would be in this monstrosity. And you just poke and just kind of twist it in. It screams in pain. But it, you know, yeah, it doesn't seem to be stunned.
Let's take another swing with his quarterstaff
Yeah.
of 30-20.
Oh, that'll do it. Yeah.
Then bludgeoning.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. What was the first damage? Because I didn't
The
take it
first
off.
damage was 6. And
Okay,
now 10.
yeah. Minus 6. Minus 10. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. For
Okay.
Action. Is he still up?
Oh yes, he's still up.
He's just gonna take a normal unarmed strike, not
Yeah.
flurry of
Okay.
blows. With 13 to hit.
13 to hit is its armor class. Your fist just, you know, you just do this pointed strike, and it sinks in, and it sickeningly goes too far in before you connect with bone. But whatever bone you hit with just breaks.
And it's magical unarmed strike basically.
Yeah, it hurts.
Oh, cool. That's all I'm doing.
You withdraw your hand with a sickening. Okay, the ogre zombie is up. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, and it's going to have a go at Jaden. It's going to not a lot it can do. It's going to have a go at its Morning Star. 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
16 bludgeoning.
16.
As it just walks in and goes.
Yeah. Sorry, I had extra AC, but it still doesn't make a
Just
difference.
a-
With
And
the
you
25,
just
yeah.
feel this crack along the chest side of your armor, and it just kind of crushes in a little bit. And you feel not a break, but it hurts like a motherfucker. I believe that's all it can do.
Did Jaden detach the bag, or has he still got it?
No, I still have it.
That's up to Jaden. Moving on, Fanar. So we did Fanar. Lumud.
Yeah, I measured it out already. I'm just basically gonna have to do a dash.
Okay.
Wrong button. So 50 will get me there. And I mean, Robert would still be able to get past me, I'm assuming.
You can use move through allies' spaces.
Yeah.
So 100 would get me there.
Okay. That it for you?
Yeah, there is it.
Okay,
Action.
Ren, you're up, my friend.
I'm going to do the same, so I'm going to dash 60 feet towards it.
Okay.
So that'll put me like midway through the stairs, won't it?
60 feet down, so yeah, midway through the stairs.
So I just
Cool.
Buddies.
Yeah, I'll stand beside Skeleton for now. and then
Okay,
we get down
next
the
up
road.
is the
Buddies.
Ogre Pede, who is going to.
Die?
No, he's going to
Ogre
use
is named
multi
Pete.
attack.
Oh, what a cute
He's going to
guy.
go with a slam.
You got Kronk and Pete.
That is
Hey, he said Ogre Pete.
that is a nat 20, my friend.
Oh shit.
And I'm
Bye
going
bye.
to just throw something out here for you.
Wait, you.
Wait
Wait.
1 second.
Isn't the slam already treated as a crit? So does that doesn't do it? I
No,
think
that's
it does
only
do
if it runs, but there's something else I
Okay.
need to show you.
The critical hit table.
Just look at the
Another
look on
monster?
Dave's face.
So
When the
many
Ogre Pede
monsters.
scores a critical hit, each creature within 5 feet of the target must succeed a. Oh no, sorry. Well, that as well. Or become frightened. The creature can repeat the saving throw. Blah 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 blah. There's also something else.
This Pete guy is kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
Where's it gone? I'll press a check.
Like an Ogre Pete.
Ogre Pete do 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 do. Ogre Pete do 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 do.
Oh yes, slam. Let me just sort of slam in there. This will look like a dice roll, but it's not.
I mean, you hit. So.
If the Ogre Pete scores a critical hit, it rolls damage dice 3 times instead of twice.
Oh.
Ow.
So here it
Bye
comes.
bye, Finar.
So it was.
It'd be illegal.
Just make sure that that's right. Okay. So that rolled. Yep. So that is 28 points of damage. As the thing just goes, it just picks you up and just goes, BOOM! And you just feel your spine. It seems to like just move up and just rattle into your neck. And I need a DC 16 wisdom save, please. Or you're going to be frightened of this thing. You are now frightened until the end of your next turn, in which case you can make another save.
Yeah, at least that means you can run away, right?
Okay, so now let's move back here, and it's going to go with its bite attack,
Oh.
which is a 15.
That's miss.
That's a miss. Okay, excellent stuff. So again, 3 of its heads just run in and kind of lean in and just don't get you. You're just too quick. You're now like it's like you've got these super fast reactions because you're so terrified of the thing. That I think is all it can do. Overwhelming assault, haphazard charge, multi-attack. Yeah, that's it. Next up, Jaden.
Okay, now that he's gotten to whatever is going on here, bag's coming off. Quick release straps
Yes.
launched. So let me
Pull
just-
the quick release straps, and you feel the front straps of your backpack just run over the top of your shoulders, and the bag drops. Let me just draw a shape, and let's just say the bag is there. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Then I'm going to, knowing that I'm, I suppose, in contact now with them, I'm going to dance in, keep close. So that's 1. Can I move between the 2 of them to end up here?
where? Yes, you can.
Yeah. 2, 3,
There's enough room there, especially now
Yeah.
that you've doffed your bag.
2, 3. Yeah. I am then going to attack the one on the ground.
Okay.
I'm going to attack with Great Weapon Master because I have advantage on him because he's. So, sorry, where is it here now? 1, first one.
That's
Okay, that is a 22 to hit. That is definitely a
25.
hit. The Ogre Zombie's AC is 8.
Yeah, so that's hit
12
1.
slashing.
12 slashing plus
Great Weapon,
10
Plus 10. Okay, excellent.
for the Great Weapon Master.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, yeah. Don't know why it's not showing up there.
Well, yeah, no better
oh,
creature
hang
to
on,
do
sorry.
this for.
I have to click both
Yeah,
modifiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2.
Okay.
Right, that
Yep.
was 1. Extra attack for the same. 2.
Oh, you can. I guess
I
you're
can
taking the 11, yeah.
Taking the
Which is
11.
still a hit, yeah.
Yeah. For
What did you roll in the 11? 3. Is it? 3.
master, but I can reroll the 1d10 on the slashing damage because it's 1, so that'll be 10 plus 13 plus 4, so 17.
Okay. Yeah.
Then
you have your hasted attack.
Hasted attack.
Fucking hell.
I love Great Weapon Master. It's the best.
It's a 22 to hit.
It's 22 to hit, so that's for 23. Let me just double check that. That's 23, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
You're going to give him the end of the butt?
I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to give him the end of the butt for the bonus action. But it's with the Great Weapon Master, so it's plus 10 if it hits. So
Oh my god, that is insane. 17, that hits.
for 10 plus 5, and is that I can re-roll that 1d4. So that's 10 plus 3 plus 1, so 14 rather than 15, but should take it.
Wow. Okay, so Jaden just faster than light, just slides between the two of them, and this massive glaive just like a hot knife through butter, and you just see this thing just lumps of flesh. If you've ever just carved a hot chicken off the bone, and you just see the flesh just begin to peel off as large chunks of it just hit the ground. It's this sickening, and it seems when you're on your third attack, what's left of its hand is reacting to the first one to try and cover the wound. It is in a bad way, and the stench is horrific.
That didn't kill it.
Anything else you'd like to do?
That
was insane.
I am going to stay where I am.
Okay. Moving on. Torch.
Torch has 40 foot of movement plus 40 foot dash if I need to. I think I'm going to need it to get anywhere close. So basically I'm moving 80 foot towards the fight.
Okay. So I will move you. Let me just get. Oh, sorry, there's Torch and Scales. Give me 1 sec. I'll grab you both. Fuck's sake. How many torches do you have?
So screwed. Had we not thanks to Jaden.
I swear, I only collected 1 torch this time.
You took mine as well.
So I pinged you there.
Then you took it back, and I got a different torch.
No, I think he took mine this time.
Okay, so can you see yourself, Scales?
I can.
You'll pop out here.
Yeah, so that's Scales' movement. Scales is still like 2 weapons up, and he's just like chunk,
I'm
chunk,
on the
chunk,
way.
chunk, chunk. I'm coming.
Okay, cool.
That scene,
Robert, you're up.
Monty Python where the guy's running from far away.
That's Ren. He's the slowest in the party, and he's just like.
So my turn. Yeah, I can use 30 feet to get right up here next to Mr. Right under the direwolf.
Yeah, you start to count.
Survey the room, see the terrifying things going on in here.
Mm-hmm.
Are these things ogres or orcs?
They're zombie ogres.
Zombie ogres. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a Zork.
I've seen ogres before. I'm not gonna draw them. I'll use. Will I use my? Yeah. Fuck. I'll use my bonus action to get within melee range of this big thing.
Yeah, go for it.
And against my player knowledge, I'm going to stab it with the poison dagger.
This thing here?
Yeah. Do I have flanking with it?
Yes, it's currently engaged. They're both engaged with Jaden, so you were on its blind side, so you would have flanking.
Cool.
S. McBob says roasted zombie ogres. Indeed. Oh my god. That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
For 11 sneak, 7 piercing. I don't know what the 12 is. Did you get a crit?
No, the 12 is the poison damage
Oh,
on the
great.
dagger
So
of
that's,
venom. But I'm assuming it's nothing because it's undead.
Oh, of course it's in. Yeah. So it's 18 points of damage as your. Let me think. Sorry, 18. As your dagger just slides in, and as you twist and pull it out, it seems like the crossguard just pulls out what used to be a liver with it, and it just lands on the floor right on your foot and begins to decompose.
I'm guessing that there's definitely no blood pumping through that elf still with a dagger of venom.
Okay, cool. Anything else you'd like to do?
Actually, I'll keep it out. I
Okay.
won't stop the poison effect because I might want to stab that other guy.
Okay, cool.
Which I see and start drawing. Just immediately scribble it out.
Oh,
And then
blurred. It's blurred.
come
Blurred.
on.
Get your head out of the frame, and it might do it.
It's because of your background blur.
Your background, don't tell me what to do.
Hey, there it is. Nice.
Orthopede.
Okay, so that's Robert. Lair action. Fanar, Jaden, Robert, you hear a voice from Jaden. You know where it's coming from. Sorry, Fanar, you know where it's coming from. Jaden and Robert. It's eerie. It's coming from everywhere. Yeah, you're doing well, aren't you? Well, I feel my power waning again. I can't contain it. Oh, what a tragedy. Fuck. Did I kill you? Okay, cool. As something appears over here, just there's a glitch with roll 20. If you drag something on from the compendium and don't let it load, it has no token art. And I almost clicked the X. So anyway, okay, cool. None of you guys see anything just yet.
I don't like that. I really don't like that we don't
Cool
see it.
breeze breezes through the chamber. Yeah, that's the lair action. Okay, next up, Ogre Zombie. This guy is he's gonna use his movements, half his movement to stand up. I get too excited.
Sorry.
So he stands up and he's gonna take a swing at you, Jaden. It's Morning Star. That is a 16.
16 is a miss.
16 is a miss. Would it have been a hit but for the haste, or?
Nope. Base
Okay,
is 17.
Fine, so you just use
It's
your
got that magic
glaive, just getting the you're sort of picking up the rhythm of these creatures' movements now, and you just your drills kick in and you just deflect the blow. That's all I can do. Moving on. Next,
just before you do, riposte.
Oh, nice.
Boink.
For superiority die, so I get to take another swipe at that.
So you can use your reaction. Did you not use your reaction already?
Let's come back around.
Does it come back around?
Yeah, he's had his
Okay,
turn.
cool.
He
Yeah,
took
just
the guy
checking.
on
Just
his
checking.
reaction.
Yeah.
You're going to use your reaction for a riposte.
This includes the superiority die now, so I think I'll hang of it. But
8.
It
Well, I
just hits.
do believe their AC is 8. Yep. So that's an 8 to hit, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's what is it? 22 points of damage
Mhm.
on this guy here.
Mhm.
Okay. How does this guy meet his end again, Jaden?
So as it manages to get to its feet, still moving real quick, and he's going to jam the bladed end of the glaive straight into its kind of palm as it's starting to stand, and it'll just cut the entire arm up and straight across, and it just comes apart like pulled pork.
Nice. Okay. Just hits the ground in various bits. Wow. Okay, so it's on to this guy who is going to take a swipe. He turns after being, hurt by Robert, who it's very predictable arc with his Morning Star. It's a 17.
I believe that hits. I was distracted because I'm drawing. Don't hit a man who's drawing.
13 bludgeoning damage as this thing just connects.
I will use my reaction
Oh,
to uncanny dodge that 13
uncanny
bludgeoning
dodge.
damage.
Excellent. So you just see it coming. It is like it's in the post. It's that slow, and it's just like But still, you're almost mesmerized by the strength and the sheer force of this swing, and you just at the last minute just decide it just connects with your chin. You can feel this crack.
So is that -7 or -6?
It's halved, so it's 13 down to 12 down to 6.
Okay. So 6.
As you feel your jaw sort of almost dislocate, as it, as it is prone to do sometimes. Moving up, Fanar.
Okay, so I'm frightened of this thing.
At the end of your turn, you can make that save again.
Okay, do I have to move away or not?
No, any attacks against it are at disadvantage. But you cannot move towards it.
Well, Fanar is gonna use his action to. He will just focus on them and wholeness of body, and gain hit points back 3 times my level, so that's 18 hit points back.
Oh, that is clutch. I like it.
I had to do it. And we can't do anything else, so he's just standing there.
That's it. Lamud, you're up.
All right. Would I be able to squeeze through there?
You sure can.
All right. So then I'm going to go stand there right next to Jaden.
Yeah.
To get pack tactics.
Nice.
Which gives me advantage on the attack. And so let's see what an ogre zombie tastes like.
Oh, shit.
So natural 20.
Give me a D100 roll, my friend. You're on the critical hit table. Anyone who's new with us, we have a critical hit table. So if you roll a crit hit or a crit fumble, something extra happens.
Dave,
Yeah.
I forgot to roll a wisdom save.
Cool. Roll your wisdom save.
I'll do it after Limit. Yeah.
88, my friend. You strike with great force. Roll an additional set of damage dice above and beyond your normal critical roll.
Right,
so whatever your damage would be.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'll roll the critical damage first.
Yeah, so just click bite.
So that is 12, and it's magical piercing because of. I'll just pop it in there, just so the chat can also see it. Because
Ruby Starter says crit.
And then an additional 2d6.
Excellent. Another 10.
Nice.
That's 22.
And then can that ogre make a strength save, please? DC 13.
Okay, let me just take 22 off here. And so, so it's, what's that, like just one strike with the jaws?
Yeah, it's just the bite attack.
There's no resistance as the paws go up, like the claws just pass through, like I said, a hot knife through butter. And it's you almost can't find purchase. And then the jaws sink down and immediately just go through this slushy stuff and catch bone. And it tastes horrific. Definitely not your meal of choice. So let me just give this ogre zombie a strength save. +4. D20 +4. That is an 8.
That is a failure. He is not prone.
Fucking these guys and being knocked prone. Okay. Okay, cool. Let me just see what we have here I'll just give him a sad face because that's all he's feeling right now. Okay, the mud.
That was, I just want to measure quick, it was 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, and then I am going to move 25. 25 would take me there. 35, that's max movement for me. He can take his attack of opportunity
at
disadvantage.
Fucking sure will, my friend, as you run past.
Disadvantage, please.
That is a 14.
A 14 still hits.
Oh, love it. 19 bludgeoning.
Oh,
Jesus.
I'm alright.
As you turn tail and run, literally, it just whoomph and just catches the two back legs. And if you've ever seen a dog lose its balance, the two back legs go out to the left, and then it just rights himself and makes it over there. I mean, that's a nice chunk. Okay, that's it for Lamud.
That is it for me.
Ren, my friend.
I think Fanara wants to make a decision. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yes, of
I'm
course.
still frightened.
You're still frightened.
Cool. So I'm just going to move another 60 feet downstairs.
Okay.
I don't know where that would put me.
So how far were you down?
I'd went 5 feet to get to the staircase, and then so I went 55 feet down. I was basically
So
there.
there's another 5 feet, and then you have whatever is left. So I'm going to put you over here. So 1 second. Behind scales. And I will shift ping you.
Cool. And then
Oh,
I'd
there you
be 30. So
Yeah.
be there. So that's the torch. I'd be about here.
Okay, just in time to spot the wraith that has
Oh,
just
shit.
popped out. And as you reach the edge of the bridge, you just see this spectral, and let me just shift ping it so everyone else can see it.
I can't even see it. It's in the darkness for me.
Oh, where's your torch? Oh yeah, cool.
You should bring a torch.
I did have a torch.
Short, it's too far.
You should bring another torch.
Sorry, what is it? It's Shift Z, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh no!
Oh, jeez, I know
Looks
those
like
things.
some kind of Nazgul, and it just seems to be. His hand just reaches out. You just get this chill through your body as you just feel this thing. You don't even know if it can see, hear, or taste, but it just senses your life, and you feel it is ravenous for it. And as its hand reaches out, the arm elongates and the fingers elongate and almost cross the bridge until they just disappear into nothingness and then just sort of reform again around it. That it for you?
That's dash. Yeah, no, nothing. Nothing else.
Okay, excellent. It's back to my boy, who is going to have a go at poor old Fanar. Again, the gibbering mouths and screams and howls and epithets and everything else, the Ogrepede. And one of them is begging you to kill it.
I am trying to.
Good. One of them is begging you to kill it. So it's going to go with its slam attack. That is a 12.
That misses.
Second attack with its bite. Come on, one of these bites has to hit, lad. Seriously. It's a fucking natural one.
Oh,
Would you like to roll on? Would you like to roll on the
Bernard, would you like to roll or would you like me to roll?
if I roll really low, so you can roll.
Okay, there's a D100. That is a 37. Let's see what happens on the critical fumble page.
Don't we get 37 like every time?
Discombobulated. It has become incapacitated for 1 round.
Nice.
So this is the end of its turn. It's going to miss its next turn. I'll put something on it.
So one of the ogres just punches one of the other ogres?
Yeah,
they
pretty
fight-
much.
And they all fight for the next 6 seconds.
And yeah, so that's the end of that. So, okay, cool. So, Jaden, you're up.
Okay. So, not wanting to overdo it, but with Great Weapon Master, when I reduce a creature to 0, I get an extra melee attack.
Okay.
So, can I add that on now? So this wouldn't be with... It'd be with Great Weapon Master and all the bits, but not necessarily advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't told you. You didn't need it.
Fuck.
Oh.
Rugby Saturday Night, you still have 3 blesses. And don't worry, they're coming. They're coming out now. Okay, so that's it. That is a hit.
Yeah. Can I reroll it 2, though?
Yeah, sure.
For my
Yeah, you
crit?
can. Great
Yeah.
weapon master.
So 23 plus 5, so 28 points of damage there.
Jesus. Again, this glaive just fucking carbs through the thing.
So
Like
that was
a
yeah,
knife through a water balloon.
that was just the additional piece from the Great Weapon Master. Now, here's a question: when I score a critical hit with a melee weapon, you can make one melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
So it keeps going.
No, I don't think it's because it's bonus action.
Oh yeah.
All of them use
Okay.
bonus
No.
action.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. And actually, now that I think about it, my bonus action was used.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have.
Well,
done
so
that.
he wouldn't have gotten that 28.
Actually, yeah. Cool. So
Yeah,
that's
sorry.
back.
I got
That's
excited
all right.
and didn't read the whole thing.
No, that's totally cool.
So now from the start of my go, Great Weapon Master, 3 against our friend here on the ground. So first one, 16 for 18.
That's a hit. 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage on the first one. Second one, 15
Oh my God,
for
so good.
20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. Okay. Fuck
He's
me.
great weapon master.
Hasted.
What's that? 21.
21.
You have advantage because it's facing Robert, isn't it?
And it's on the ground.
It's
Oh, it's on the ground.
on the ground,
Well,
yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
So
He's just jabbing it like really
Another
fast.
18.
just standing above it, just
Poke, 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 poke.
Okay, so how does
Um,
this meet its end?
so. Yeah, I think he's just holding it. Almost, has a glaive sideways, and he's just spinning it sideways, and it's just cutting a hole deeper and deeper into the body.
Yeah, and as it peels open, you just, these horrifically, these like kind of horrific smelling viscous fluids just gush out, making the ground like not necessarily difficult terrain, but just slick underfoot. And the smell, you're like, it's not great. It's not, you don't need a con save, but it's pretty horrible. And as you look with horror, you see all those fluids begin to run towards your doffed backpack over here.
I press the digitation, we'll be fine. I'll clean it.
Maybe.
I mean, if
hour
Ren
worth-
survives the 1v1 with the Wraith.
Yeah.
Did Jaden get the waterproof version? That's the
I
thing.
didn't.
Oh, this is it, sir. Why did you
But-
not upgrade to the waterproof version, sir? Okay, Mr. Oh, Jesus, Mr. Jawbreaker says lick it.
Lick it. I won't do that. I will run and toss it. Can I pick it and toss it with sorry, excuse me. What I'm going to do is, what I was going to say was action surge.
Oh, shit. Okay. So what's happening now?
He saves the bag.
Where to save your backpack?
To save the
Are
backpack.
you actually searching to save the backpack?
No, I think he's just gonna walk up to the thing and smack the thing.
Oh, no,
So-
Jaden has ulterior motives to save his back.
So he has to save the backpack, obviously.
I would actually rule anti
This is the
character,
dilemma.
not the.
It's the moral dilemma.
So
Roll a d20, I think. Left 8 beside.
Is it a action surge or an action surge?
bag.
Major bag alert. Major bag alert.
Yeah, he's gonna go jump over it, pick it up, and lash it as far as he can down the corridor to the
It just
west.
hits Ren.
Okay. Improvised damage against the Wraith. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It lands here. Let me just grab that. Just move.
And then rest of the pace of movement back.
Remember that?
Such a waste of an action search, but it's perfect.
I'll just
I loved it.
It's a perfect use of action surge.
Exactly, that
There
was
we go.
completely
It was a
opposite.
action surge. Cool.
Dave, I would almost argue inspiration for that. That's like ultimate RP.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I'll give you inspiration for that. Not
Alrighty.
Okay.
I think that's me now.
Okay. Just cool. Torch, you're up.
But I can just imagine Fenar's like, what the fuck, man?
You wouldn't have seen it too quick.
I'm too afraid of this thing in front of me.
So Torch and Scales in attached to Torch is going to be running forward still, and seeing that Ren is at the first bridge, is going to just aim towards the second bridge. So I think
Scales, there's
40...
something over there. I feel this weird. It's weird.
Ah! The map is going super weird on me.
Yeah, you can get there if you want.
Yeah, so 40 foot will get me to there.
Yeah.
And then 40
And then
foot more.
Can you see that thing?
No.
I can see like the outline of a circle, but I can't
Okay,
see
cool.
it.
No
itself.
worries, no worries. Let's just see what happens when Scales moves.
So Scales doesn't see it, so Scales is going to keep running forward to go. Seriously, my map has gone really fucking weird. Hang on. Oh, okay. Can somebody move me the 40 foot because my map is seriously spazzing.
Yeah, but you're trying to move two things. I think that's the problem.
No, my
it.
map it's doing a rotating thing every time I move the mouse.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Refresh the page.
I think I need to
refresh.
refresh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're there,
So-
and as you move across the as you move across the bridge, you see this thing again. You're just like,
Now I can see it.
and its arm just stretches out, and its fingers just reach towards you, covering this like 15-20 foot gap, and again they just disappear into nothingness. Oh shit, have I added it? I have not.
Yeah. It's there.
The
I
right?
don't-
There's
the turn order?
there's a thing there now.
It's in the wall.
Yeah, I haven't added it to the turn order though.
No.
You fucking idiot.
I assume you had a hit on like gem layer.
No, not at all. So it's got a 13. So we just give this to it's descending, and then move back down to Torch. Motherfucker.
It goes with me, Lamud, and Dan from the sound
Is
things.
it there? Is it? Where's it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's there.
it's above. It's just above me in the mud.
Oh, sorry, yeah. There we are. So 16. Sorry. So we're at Torch. Okay, cool.
So seeing the Scales will stop in his manic, like running towards the battle, and stop to consider forward or over towards that weird thing. But that is Scales' turn.
Okay, excellent. And at that point, I think we're going to take a break. You guys, thanks for sticking with us, and we will be back in 5 minutes as we take a bio break and get some snacks. Guys, how are you? Thanks for sticking with us. We're back. The guys are in the shit. A wraith has just appeared, and it is time to move on to Robert Seth Cooper. Welcome back to the shit show.
All right. My parents came back from the place they were.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. What's this?
Robert's parents.
Hello, Robert's parents.
She already left. She knows I'm busy.
Get out of my room! I'm playing Minecraft.
Okay.
It goes both ways.
It's my turn to
Yes.
try and do something. Okay, so I just have to remember what I wanted to do. I'm going to run up to like here. I
Yep.
see the person in the mirror, right?
Are you looking dead center into
Yeah,
the mirror?
I'm looking at it because
Yeah,
I'm trying to
you
figure
certainly
out
do.
where
Yes,
that weird
you
voice
can
is
see. You
coming
can
from.
see a pair of eyes swirling around this white and grey mist with these kind of weird, kind of sparkly motes of some sort of magical energy.
Yeah, I don't look at it that long. I just sent my silver dagger towards the mirror.
Okay, excellent. Roll to hit.
Okay. Do I get advantage because it's stationary?
No,
A big mirror. You'd be hard pressed to miss.
it's a magical mirror.
Can he be surprised?
Smash it.
Let's go.
You get a sneak attack on the mirror.
That is an 18 for 7 piercing. Okay, interesting. Is that the dagger just ting, and you just see a very slight kind of hairline crack begin to form, and you just see this kind of energy just begin to just pulsate from the cracks.
Oh, it
Oh,
looks like it's
no.
gonna blow. Okay. I'll use my bonus action
To get the
to
fuck
send-
out of there. It's your problem, bitches.
I'll use my bonus action to send my other dagger towards the big guy.
The big guys. Okay, roll to hit.
The big guys. Yeah, sorry.
It's all right. Jesus. That is a 22. Hits for, and you should get sneak as engaged with one of your allies.
3 of that.
You won't get poisoned because it's undead. So that's what, 21 points of
It
damage?
is undead? Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then it's 21 points of damage.
Oh, so the dagger just goes straight through, and this hole just burrows all the way through one side to the other, and it just comes. It's sort of turned to its side, trying to have a go at Fanar, and the thing just goes through and through, hits the wall, and then back in your hand.
No, that's the poison one.
Oh, is it?
Come back.
Sorry, it's a
But
poison.
the one
Cool,
that's
cool,
in the
cool.
mirror does come back to my hand.
Okay, cool, excellent. Good to know. Anything else?
I just want to see how far I moved. A ruler, it's not working, but it's grabbing away. 25 feet, so I'll just go 1 foot up like this. Try to put Jaden between myself and the mirror if it explodes.
Nice. Moving on, you hear this. Oh. Please welcome another of the creatures that lives down here.
Tells you they don't actually live down here.
This guy is one of the weirdest ringmasters I have ever seen.
Oh, I didn't think we were playing Pokemon.
No, he's one of those like circus guys who announces all the weird
he's
creatures.
Pokemon trainer. Pokemon trainer. He's throwing Pokeballs at us.
If
I
he's-
choose you.
Don't
If
let
he
him
could-
catch Scales. Scales is a legendary.
And you see
It-
something just burrow out from the stones here. As a ghoul just appears right here. And you get the impression that every time a lair action happens, something else is going to burrow out from the ground.
Just roll on the table. and
Moving
go dead
along,
and
Ogre
then shows
Zombie,
up.
who is dead. Let's move him. Then we're up to Fanar.
Okay, Fanar is going to close his eyes and try to whack.
Everyone's saying,
this
lick
guy.
it.
Lick the ogre. Or the
Sorry,
ghoul.
Fanar.
Fanar is still frightened for this big guy, so he's just gonna close his eyes and try to hit it with his quarterstaff at disadvantage.
Okay.
Hold on, 20s. Here we go.
11.
11.
Misses.
The big guy not to 13.
Okay, takes another swing. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry. That's a crossbow. Sorry.
Okay, you can roll again.
That's a 14.
14 is a hit. Yes, it's a hit.
12 bludgeoning damage.
Tunk. And it's just, the quarterstaff connects. Doesn't seem to react, but it definitely does some damage.
Okay. Now you
Look
felt
around, you're
where Okay. Now I know where he is, sort of, and I close my eyes again and do an unarmed strike.
Okay. Disadvantage again.
Yeah, 11.
No, unfortunately, that just
Yeah,
works.
catch these magical hands.
Moving along. The ogre zombie is gone, and we're on to my pal. Sorry, I thought I deleted that.
What's the rate's dex? Is it?
Wraith. Oh, I'll tell you now. +3.
Just 3? Yeah, it's better than me, so
Okay.
it goes first.
So yeah, it sure does. So we're going to move out here, and it's going to 10 feet. Let's just see what its movement is. Its movement is 60 feet.
Mhm.
Oh, and if you just have to remember to put Ghoul in the initiative order.
Oh yes, thank you. Cheers. He's down there. I will. So I'm going to reset that and go back to the Wraith. Blum, 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 blum. Okay, cool. So he's got 60 feet of movement. Let's see if he can do what I hope he can do. Okay, so.
Oh, it's running away. Just
I
sees the
feel like that's a
dragonborn
matter
like,
of perspective, but yeah.
yeah, from us it looks like he's running around. He sees the dragonborn, he's like, oh no, that's what killed me. Run.
He's gonna go to there. Let's make sure I'm reading this right.
Oh, jeez.
The wraith targets a humanoid within 10 feet of it that has been dead for no longer than 1 minute and died violently. The target's spirit rises. Can it do that to an undead creature?
It's a humanoid.
Are ogres
You know,
humanoids?
Well, it's a
ogres
zombie
humanoids.
ogre. I'm gonna say no. And do you know what I'm gonna say? Would it know? I think it would. I think it would sense life forces and diminishing life forces. So I'm gonna give it a retcon there. And it's just gonna go 1 to 3. It's gonna go for scales. 4 to 6. It's going to go for Ren. Sorry, just dice roll. I was going up there. Let's do D6. 1 to 3 scales. I was gonna go for Ren. It's gonna go 5. Screaming all the way. 15, 20, 25, 30.
You can get to me,
35,
so yeah.
40. It's gonna go around behind you. No, it's good. It's gonna go there, and it just as it floats over the bridge, its arm reaching out, just the one arm. The other is like just weirdly down by its side, and it's like it's reaching towards you, and it's gonna give you an old life drain.
Save or a hit?
Oh, that's 2 hits.
That's a 24.
I can't even shield that.
No, that is 15 necrotic. That's fucking good. That's 1 + 5 + 4 + 2. You must succeed in a DC 14 con save, or your hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the damage. Its reduction lasts until you finish a long rest. So it's 15 points of damage. DC 14 con save. If you've got blesses, sorry, you didn't.
I don't.
Okay, so DC 14 con.
No, sorry, I was just not rolling.
That's all right.
It
14.
needs it. And I'm going to make a second. I'm going to have to make a second one there to save on the it's con save for concentration. Yeah, 16.
Yep.
So I assume I save.
Cool. Yeah, good call. Fair play. Thanks for being honest. I think that's it. Let me just make sure I see if they can multi-attack.
Please no. And that was what, 15 damage?
Life drain or create spectre. So it's life drain. That's it. That's all I can do. Moving along to Ogre
Dave, I just want to do another
Hey.
wisdom. I have to remember this.
Yeah, cool. No worries.
For the right one.
Yes.
Dave, reorg
Yep.
the turn. It should be me and Lamud.
Okay, sorry.
I think normally, or whichever it was. No, it's Lamud. I think it's reorg or it's me there.
Ren, Lamud, Ogre P. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, cool.
Cool. I
Right,
will
Ren, yeah, cool.
produce the wand of magic missiles and
Okay.
then expend 6 of its charges.
Oh,
So slash.
Ren's not looking good because of the glyph of warding.
Yep. That's 4 by plus
3 + 5 is 8.
8. So that's 8 by 4. So that's
Oh, there's Rhino.
32.
32 points of force damage straight into its
32
face.
points of force damage. Shit, okay. Okay, boom, 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 boom. You just see it as all these charges hit a point blank range. Just these wisps of smoke just shoot off in the side, and they all just take these forms of bats and just fly away. And it screeches, this almost as if you're hearing a scream from another room. It's like,
And bonus
It
action.
is fucking
I
pissed.
have potion of healing, so that's 2d4 plus 2, is it?
Yeah, bonus action to take your potion of healing. 2d4 plus 2. Nice, 9. That it for you?
Yeah, I can't do anything else. That's my
Let's
action.
move
Bonus
to
action.
the
I can
wand.
move. That's it.
Just 1 second, Lamud. How many charges does it have? And if you use them all?
It's 7 charges, so I use 6.
So you've only used
yeah.
6. Okay, good to know.
I'm being
Cool.
tactical with it.
Yeah, check. Just wanted to know. Lamud.
Yeah, let's get rid of this centipede. So I'm just going to go after the centipede ogre. I mean, you said it's incapacitated, so I get advantage on the attack anyway.
You should do, yes. I was going to close the door. If the map is even out. Downstairs. Sorry! I can hear him from downstairs.
14, I think, hits.
14 hits, yes, its AC is 13.
All right, it takes 13 points piercing, and it needs to make a strength save, please.
Again, the jaws just clamp around, and as you pull back, one of the heads in the neck position just comes off with it and just crunches into this sort of gloopy, soupy just mess, runs down the jowls, and it tastes horrific. And you need a strength save. It's got +4 on these, I believe. Let me just see.
Does it get disadvantage because of incapacitation?
Should it? It doesn't matter. It's rolled a 4.
But it doesn't matter.
Yes, so it's prone now, is it?
It is prone, and because it is incapacitated, I can move.
I'm surprised that thing is not immune to being prone.
Let's just find out. Maybe it is. Thanks for the heads up.
Its arms just
Condition
flip over the
immunities. Oh, it is. Condition immunities. Yes,
Shush!
it cannot be made prone. Thank you for the heads up.
Sorry, it's just like usually
Yeah, no,
stuff
good
that
call.
have
Good call. Good call.
multiple limbs and are worm-like.
Yeah, so
are
yeah, you
immune.
just your two massive paws just climb over the shoulders, and your sheer weight just pushes it down. But yet, like the back legs just seem to become the front legs, and the back of it is now the front of it.
Then, again, the dog thing, kind of cock the head to the side.
Yeah, so if
I'm
you move out of
understanding
its
what
range,
that is.
it's going to get an attack of opportunity.
I did not move
None of it's
outside.
incapacitated. Yeah, of course. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
But yeah, even if it wasn't, I just stepped around it all the way.
Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, that's it for you.
It's my turn, yes.
Yep, that's your turn. We're
Get
back to the
skipped.
Ogrepede.
It gets
It
skipped
is
because incapacitated.
going. What's that?
You said it gets skipped because it's incapacitated.
Yes, it does.
It's not
Jaden.
getting it
And
up
then
this
it's
time.
no
Jaden,
longer
finish it.
incapacitated.
Thank goodness.
Finish him.
Okay. Right, let's go at it again. So, Great Weapon Master and all of these. So what? That's 11. Do I get advantage on this because it's incapacitated? Did we make a decision on that?
It's no longer incapacitated.
No longer incapacitated because the end of its go.
It
Okay.
ended on its turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so first one was a miss.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna move.
Yep.
And then 2 more. Great Weapon Master is still all gonna be. So
That'll hit. 15 minus 5 will not hit.
10. And I'm gonna stick in a precision attack on that one.
Can you do that when you know you missed?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
before any effect has it here. I'll stick it in the.
Okay, yeah, cool, no worries. Yeah.
Before or after making the attack roll. But before
Okay, yeah,
any
yeah,
effects
cool,
are
cool,
applied.
cool. No
So yeah.
worries, no worries, yeah.
So 15. So then adding a D8 to that. Go on, yeah. So 18. So it does hit.
Okay.
For 10 and so for 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage, okay.
Extra attack, don't forget.
And then, yeah, so that was extra. And then this is haste for the third one. Bwah, bwah, bwah. 17 minus 5 is 12.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay, and then polearm, but
What do you get there?
19 minus 5.
14 hits.
14 hits. And actually, now that I think about it, that should have been 11 on the last one, but it still doesn't matter.
Still doesn't miss.
Or sorry, yeah, it's, no,
13.
17 minus 5, 13. So
So would have hit.
The
It does
13
hit.
would have hit, yeah.
13 would have hit, sorry, so because we're not adding on the bag because that's
Yeah.
breaking shit. So 19 for that middle hit, and then last one is 10 plus reroll that. So 10 plus 3 plus 4, so 17 points of damage.
It has 16 left.
Nice.
How does this thing, this monstrosity, meet its end?
It's going to be one of these hands it to the end of the grip and swing all the way around, big wind up, and cuts the entire way down the back of it.
Oh, and you just see it passes, like I said, passes through it like a spoon through butter or soup, and the whole thing just folds apart until the upright part of it just begins to just flap across left and right, and it just hits the sand with a sickening squelch.
That's everything Jaden's going to do.
Okay, the ghoul is up. And it runs like a motherfucker.
That ghouls are fast.
You can... this thing sounds hungry, just lets out this roar and howl. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and go straight for Finar. Second, I have so many fucking monster character sheets up me at the moment. Sorry guys. Here we go. And it is going to take... Okay, so actions bite. That is an 11 to hit.
That's a miss.
My guys are rolling like shit tonight. I'm fucking sick of it. Okay, cool. So moving on. Torch.
Help.
Torch. By the mirror. Like
It
what
sounds like a Cannibal Corpse concert. It is just pure
Submerged in boiling flesh.
It's pure murder, decapitation, dice.
Okay, so Scales has he has a split second to decide to go back to Ren.
Ren is
what he
like
can see.
you if you look back there, you can see Ren is like his cheeks are sunken and
Oh yeah.
you've still taken
Okay.
damage, haven't you?
Yeah, no, I was
So-
wondering, I thought you were saying like as if my
No,
backstage
no,
even dried,
I'm
yeah.
just describing what you've looked like
Cool.
when you've taken a hit from this thing. It's like his cheeks are sunken, his there are bags under his eyes, and this thing is like it's almost enveloped him. It's just so much smoke and negative energy, and it just seems to be just reaching in for this fatal embrace.
So basically, she looks back and she's two ghosts. She sees two ghosts.
Okay, so essentially Scales hears a lot of noise and carnage going on round the corner where most of the team are. But glancing that way or having seen that, Ren looks like he's being drained of life. Okay, Scales is gonna take off back towards Ren.
Before you do that,
Oh, okay.
you hear a voice. He hurt me. He took my voice.
Little fucking shit.
I love it. I love it.
I am setting that plant pot
I
on
need you
fire.
to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh my god. Okay.
And you don't know. This is not something that you're willfully resisting. This is something that will be innate. If you fail it, you will just...
Okay, so before I do the wisdom saving throw, Scales' instinct is to run back to Ren.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
That's
Yeah.
what was going to happen
Yeah.
before the wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Also, before I roll this, I do have an inspiration point. So if I fail this, can I use my inspiration point to re-roll
Of course
it?
you can. Of course
Okay.
you can.
I'm not in range of skills.
Natural
Okay.
20.
Was that out loud, by the way? Like Shane speak out loud? Or was that like...
Psychically too-
Yes, it's too with the rushing water.
I probably can't hear it,
Thing
but
is
I was saying.
around you and stuff like that. You're definitely not going to pick that up. So yeah, you're just.
Okay, so even with crossing the bridges, can we just call it that it's 40 foot to get?
Of course
to
we can.
Yeah, cool. So Scales having what have I done? Oh no, what have I done? Scales having I just hit about 5 buttons, so who knows what's going to happen.
Everything
so
happens at
Scales
once.
is going to have like paused because the wraith was coming while he was running towards the battle, and is now going to just basically about turn and run back, and 40 foot will get him to approximately the wraith. Wait, hang on, I have to move the torch too. Very important. And like it's probably going to do nothing, but he's just going to like smash in there with the Morning Star. And I think he's going to rage as a bonus action before he starts.
Okay, bonus action rage.
My friend Ren is like in danger. He's getting his life sucked out of him. So there we go. So Morning Star.
It's only supposed to happen on Saturday nights.
That is an 11 to hit. The Wraith's AC is 13.
And
Fortunately, that is a miss.
With the sickle on the offhand for 22.
For 2 slashing and 2 rage, which is 4 halves to 2 because it is resistant to non-magical damage.
However, also when I rage, have 2 effects. We have my
first. You see your ancestral guardians pop out, and you see across the river. There is one of these guys seems to be.
No. Sorry.
It's okay. As you run across the bridge here, you just see, just operating out of thin air, you just see what looks like some sort of wooden framework on wheels with a chain and pedals, and an adult version of your ancestral guardian holding onto a saddle with this very, very sort of a junior version of an ancestral guardian, just holding on and kind of wobbling. And as this contraption just goes, you can see your ancestral guardian go, pull a weapon, let go of whatever this contraption is, and it just goes and seems to lose control, and then goes back into whatever realm it came from, and you can see momentary shame and loss in the eyes of this ancestral guardian as this moment that it was supposed to have in the nether realm with its whatever it is.
I'm starting to fear that my summoning these are the reason why somebody decided it was a good idea to wipe out the dragon board.
No. But what I will tell you is every time you summon them, it does have an impact in what's going on in their world. And I've charted it, so at the end of the whole campaign, I will give you a breakdown of how and what happened.
Oh, Jesus.
But they appear and they pull out this sickle and Morning Star and just like ready to go.
And they start attacking the wraith, and also will shield my friend Ren should they attack him again.
Okay, so starting when you choose this path, 3rd level, spectral warriors appear when you enter your rage. While you're raging, the first creature you hit with an attack becomes the target of the warriors, which hinder its attacks. Until the start of your next turn, the target has disadvantage on any attack roll that isn't against you.
And
okay,
from
cool.
level 6, she can
reduce damage.
Reduce
Guardian
the damage by, I
spirits
think, 2d6.
that aid you can provide supernatural protection to those you defend. If you are raging and another creature you can see within 30 feet who takes down, you can use your actions. Fucking hell, that's pretty cool.
Ancestral Guardians are like the second best.
That is
I'd say.
awesome.
And on this occasion,
they're all lovely.
Focused.
They're all great, but
Way.
they're really good.
You know, in a normal fight,
So someone got a bless. Lamud, you got a bless from D-Range Rhino.
Thanks,
buddy. And there's another guy with like a baker's hat and a wooden spoon, and he's just.
Robert
60,
Seth
20 emotional
Cooper
damage.
is going to go up to here and fetch his dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeet his other dagger at the ghoul.
The ghoul, okay.
His silver dagger, by the way.
Oh, excellent. Good to know. Roll to hit.
1 second.
It doesn't really have that many immunities. It's a piece of shit. I just roll the
18 to
table
hit.
for what comes. 18 will hit.
It's engaged with Finar, so
23 will hit. Yeah.
no, it's not an advantage. It's just it does.
Oh,
do
sorry.
sneak.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So
that's,
23 points of damage.
23 points of damage.
And yeah, that will send it into the hellish grave from which it came. It had 22 hit
Just-
points.
Just right between the eyes. And then I will say to my friends, I suggest we get out of here because that mirror is a problem.
Okay.
And I will use my bonus action to dash back to where I was.
Okay. Give me 1 second there now. So we're back to layer action.
Oh no.
Let me roll.
Does it always summon something, or is there a chance it might summon nothing?
It did summon nothing one turn, I think.
Well, you see, I'll tell
No,
you
it
when the
summoned the
thing's
wraith.
over. Another wraith is summoned.
Fuck!
And as you
Good
see, and you hear this. You'll soon meet your end, my friends. And I'll throw you a bit of a bone if anyone wants to make a perception check now.
Like a
Give it to you.
perception check.
Ren would not see it. He's too busy trying to.
Active
No. Anyone,
survival.
anyone in this area where it landed.
Yeah.
Is it hearing or smell? Or is
No.
it vision?
Vision.
Alright.
I feel like someone needs to tell Scales to like smash. You know, Scales
The mirror?
smash.
So who got 23? That was Robert.
Yeah.
You see a small wisp of white smoke emerge from the mirror every time. Well, not every time, but this time you've noticed it.
Yeah, but I'm afraid of destroying the mirror. It could explode on us or something.
I mean, there is that problem. I mean, or it could just keep on pumping out these things, and from the ground emerges this other spectral being. Is like, and again, hand just begins to reach towards you, Robert. I add this guy to the. Ooh, okay. So layer action, gonna do descending.
We'll be out with
Layer
Finar.
action. Okay, so this guy is here.
Got a high
And
dex
Finar,
from
what's your
Finar.
dex plus?
It's +4.
Okay, so you get to go first. What would you like to
Okay.
do?
Finar
Jawbreaker
sees-
says, "Take the risk. Smash the Phonosaur says, smash the mirror. Feel the fear and do it anyways." As hits him at by Uri.
Finar doesn't know the smoke coming out of the mirror because he was not
No,
paying
Robert didn't
attention
really
to that.
announce it either.
Yeah.
So he.
It's just we don't have the best track record of destroying magical objects.
Yeah.
That's a fair point. At least there's no kids here.
So
Hey, he's not in the room, okay? If he blows up, it's not his fault.
Okay.
Finar is running towards the wraith and take a swing with his quarterstaff.
Pew pew pew.
Catch these
Oh,
magical hands.
Right, yes, with the magical quarterstaff. 24.
24. I think that does the job. Yep.
And that's 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so you just run up and feint with the left and just massive haymaker with the right, and you just feel. So it's unarmed strike, is it? Or
No, it's a quarterstaff.
it's quarterstaff. So you just swing with the quarterstaff, and it just absolutely connects with the side of this thing, and it doesn't pass through, but it just as a sort of a kinetic reaction, just a load of this black smoke just shoots out the other side of it.
He's gonna take his quarterstaff back and doing like a swing up. Another
Go for the golf. Go for the golf swing.
Straight
Happy
between the
Gilmore
right
rolled
leg.
twice.
Oh
Sorry,
shit!
it rolled twice. 27 to hit,
I mean that'll do it. Yeah,
12
for another
bludgeoning,
12.
and he's still up.
Oh, it's still
These
up
things
there,
aren't. Yeah, these things aren't pushovers.
Okay, that's it for you.
Yep. Bonus action, unarmed strike.
Arm strike.
And you're at the level where you can slap ghosts in the face.
23 to hit for another 10.
Yes.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that hits it. Again, it's boom, boom. Every time the quarterstaff hits, It doesn't pass through, but this black just smoke just shoots out the other side and just dissipates. Your unarmed strike hits it, and it's like punching ice. You just feel this negative energy just course through your fist, and it hurts. It's almost like frostbite, but you don't take any damage.
Yeah, they taught us how to master the ice sculpt.
Indeed they did. That's it for you?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
My boy here is going to take a shot at you with its life drain. That is a natural one.
You know what you have to do now, Dave?
My fucking rolls, man, are bullshit tonight.
I think on that one, life drain should be a life give.
That's 27. You quiet, you. 27. Give them hope. Your target's allies within 30 feet get a D6 inspiration die that can be used during this encounter. What the fuck? Anyone within 30 feet.
That's all of us.
You get a D6 inspiration die.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Fucking hell.
Such a nice DM.
Okay, so they don't get multi-attack, do they? No.
No.
Bollocks. Okay. Fanar, you gone, Lamud.
How is this mirror staying upright?
There's
Is
a
it
little
prop-
kind of
is it prop-
there's a little prop, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to knock it over.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I'm just gonna roll a bite.
Yeah.
He just bites the block and pulls it.
You know what? I'm gonna use my D6 just because.
Yeah, just because. Yeah, that'll do it.
11.
Yeah, so you take the stand out and it hits the deck. It's still the reflective surface is still intact and it's pointing towards the ceiling now.
I can't see us now, at least.
Yeah.
The mud.
Oh no.
What would you like me to do, Dave?
Say that slower.
Did you look into the mirror as you approached it?
I'm assuming I would have kept my eyes on the centipede because I was kind of circling him.
Okay, no problem.
And I purposefully approached from the side.
That's fair. I just needed to check. So you hear very clever. I know who you are now. I know where you came from.
What?
I will see you soon. That's all.
As my bonus action, I would like to lift my leg and pee on the mirror.
Wow, mirror pee. Okay.
And then movement,
Yeah.
I'm going to go
Okay.
flank the wraith.
Okay. Do you hear? I know where you're. And you're going to move there against the wraith. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that will be it.
Ren, you're up.
Cool. So Ren is getting, safe to say, incredibly pissed off at this thing. So the wraps, like the bandages he has wrapped around, like up to his like mid forearm, from just keeping his hands safe from the flames. They have at this stage just disintegrated as force energy starts to crackle off his arm, and he's going to release another magic missile. This one, not from the wand, straight from the hands. And the difference is the ones from his hands are golden as they crash into his face. And I'm going to do it at 3rd level. So that's 3 by... There's an extra dart for each level. So 3 plus 3, so it's 6. So that's 3 by 6. 24 points of damage. Force.
And that damages him. He's still up.
Is he dead?
Nope.
Damn it.
But he's undead.
Well, yeah, but he's dead again, dead.
Unfortunately, no. These magic missiles just boom, 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 pummel in, not through, but into you, and they just disappear. This golden light, and you can see it's like this golden light just shoots through whatever eye sockets this thing has, and it screeches. And
Does it
just
look like the
turns its
smoke is
eyes-
starting to really like fuck
Yeah,
off?
it's in a bad way, but it's not dead. But it turns its baleful gaze upon you, and it's fucking pissed.
Oh, that's not a save. Okay, because baleful gaze is actually something that's a save, and I was
No,
sitting there
it's also
Yeah. I was like, no.
also a descriptive term. Is that it for you?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, so it's going to go for you now. So it has disadvantage in this, is it?
Yep.
Because of Fona?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, and I'll do the. I'll
It
pop
does,
up
yeah,
again.
no, it does.
Has disadvantage on the attack, and if he hits, Ren has
I have
resistance
resistance.
to the damage.
Let's
It's a
go.
really, really good feature.
It basically gives everyone else around you rage.
So
as well.
disadvantage.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Sorry.
That is a
Okay.
9.
That's not even
Sorry,
going to
it's
come
an 8.
close. Ren just bats its hand away with a spellbook.
Okay, that's all it can do. The Ogre Pete is gone. So just being that. Jaden, you're up. Miss Jawbreakers, use your blesses. An 8 plus a D4 is not going to do anything, Miss
No, I
Jawbreakers.
have a 14 AC when I have my mage armor on.
Yeah, so it's like the 8 plus the maximum 4 is not going to do anything. I will hold them until the time is right. Don't you worry.
He'll hold him until he's sure he can one-shot Ren.
Fucking no, one shot anyone. Okay, cool. Jaden, you're up.
Yeah, so the mirror is on its side now, pointed up towards the.
It's on its back, pointing up
Yeah.
towards the ceiling.
Yeah. I suppose his haste form, he's just trying to do too many things. He's gonna zap straight to the middle of the or to the circle, whatever it is,
Yeah.
and overhand blade straight down into the middle of the mirror
Okay, roll to hit.
in its flat side. Glib. So this is just a flat roll of 12
For 7.
for 7.
As your glaive just slashes in, bang! You see another magical energy escape it. It's not broken yet.
Going again.
Going again. Roll to hit.
Yep.
That'll hit.
18
And
for.
5. And again.
No, it's not 5. It
Oh.
is. Uh, 12.
12. Well, that'll do it. And the blade just strikes down. Bang! And then this massive crack. This massive 40 by 40 explosion fills.
It wasn't me!
Fills the chamber. Let me just pull out my tokens here. See. Where are we? Do that.
Does Jaden have disadvantage for the next 7 years now, though? Because bad luck.
I was thinking that. Yeah.
I like it.
He's had it for the last little while anyway, so yeah, why not?
Figured not. So it is. It pretty much explodes from there. I need everyone to make a dex saving throw or take 10d6 points of damage.
No, that's a big fireball. Jaden has advantage on this, by the way.
Using the dice set doesn't help much.
30 points of fire damage, or 15 if you make the save. Sorry, DC is 15.
Dave, would you mind just dragging Lamut back to the side of the map?
Yes.
Ren instinctively goes, sorry, as
Sorry,
something
just,
explodes in the background.
Sorry, I made you bigger. Give me 1 second.
No problem.
Shit, hold on 1 second now. I mean, we could argue that the explosion made you look like that. But,
Probably.
sorry, yeah, could go
Let's
away
do it.
or wherever you want to be there.
I was somewhere there.
I'll just do to back. There you go. Cool. So who made it and who failed it?
I
made it.
failed.
Fail.
So 30 points of damage to anyone that failed, and 15 to anyone that made it. And I'm going to delete that now because it was the explosion. The mirror is destroyed. And with that,
You say the DC was 15.
Yep.
Right. Okay, so I'll make it go.
and with that, the Wraith is
The
destroyed.
Wraith. Oh.
The other Wraith is destroyed. And our ghoul is destroyed. And I do believe that's everything.
Even the one fighting us vanishes as well.
What's that?
The one without us, that's like over here, vanishes as well.
Everything that was summoned through the mirror is gone.
Cool. Ren is 100% convinced that since he slapped it with a spell book,
Yeah,
it's
of course he is. Of course he is. Excellent.
If we are out of combat, I'm
We
going to
are.
wait for everyone to get within range, and then I'm going to cast Aura Vitality.
Okay.
Yeah, Ren is
So-
gonna like pull Scales as they're walking into the like one arm in embrace and give him a hug. He's like, I would have died there, and then continue walking on.
When he tries to continue walking on, Scales is going to like have wrapped him up in a proper hug and lifted him off his feet and been like, "Oh my god, I thought you were gonna die because they was sucking your face and it was like
I
ah."
was gonna die.
Ren, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah,
If you are
Yeah.
that close to the
Oh.
plant,
yeah, that's fair.
you've been pulled in close to the plant.
I figured something like that would happen.
How do
Not
How's it
advantage.
between
Nine.
Who has the aura? Oh, yeah, that's your aura. Okay, excellent. Good to know.
So I had a little bit more time with the Wraith than with anything else, so I also gave him yellow glowing eyes.
Oh, class. Very cool. Very
Hey,
cool.
honestly,
how
I'll
much?
get it down. Nice.
Robert, are you down any HP?
Yeah.
We'd be in the
I'm
room there at
okay.
this
And
stage.
Jaden, are you down?
A little bit, yeah. I'm gonna second wind it myself now anyway, but all donations gratefully received.
All right, I just want to double check how much do I get. It's 2d6 and it's 10 rounds, so it's 20. So I'll give 6 to Jaden.
Mm-hmm.
66. So Jaden, you get another 20.
Nice.
Robert, you get. Sorry, not Robert. Ren, you get 26.
Spell
that's
is
more
fucking
than
broken,
once.
man.
Then for Robert, you get 16, and for now, you get 13.
Dave, did Ren feel anything when he had to make the con save there?
Slight stinging on your neck.
I tried to sap my blood like the other thing. Got it.
Well, I mean, you
I wouldn't know, but I can like out of character. That's what I'm guessing.
yeah, as a player, you can make a guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
After I had let Ren go and he'd gone on his way, Scales is going to have hung around back there to watch as his rage fades and his ancestral guardians depart slowly. He's going to have stayed back to watch that, you know.
Yeah, and as they begin to fade, they all sort of one, it's quite strange. Well, it's strange but reassuring. Is they all have their own movements and actions, but when the rage fades and you put your weapons away, every time they all put their weapons away exactly the same way at exactly the same time. And they look to you and give you a nod. The one holding what could have been some sort of bicycle just looks a little bit sort of worried and ashamed, and then just disappears.
I mean, that's just good parenting. When you're teaching someone to ride a bike, eventually you got to start letting them ride on their own, right? You gotta let go of the chair. So,
roll me an insight check, Scales.
Inside.
10. They look sad. They always look sad. And that makes you sad.
Yeah. So a slightly, I don't know, not dejected Scales, but like as Scales makes his way
Music.
towards the rest, his tail is drooping more than the average time, but he's still like, that's just the way things are, and he's going to make his way over towards where all the noise was coming from before.
You walk past this very magnificent looking backpack.
Yeah, I don't think Scales know. I don't think he'd notice the backpack, to be honest.
Is there
While
anything
the
left-
healing's going on,
Yep.
Ren probably would have started casting like identify or something on the magic circle to see if it's still intact at all.
The magic circle is still intact.
Yeah, he would have started casting identify to try to figure out what it does.
Miss Jawbreaker says, "Someone give Scales a hug." Damn it!
Well,
I
Ren
did, and it
just
stung me.
did. Somewhat involuntarily. Well, voluntarily and then involuntarily.
I gave a hug and I was attacked by a plant. Never again.
All the hugs. Ren and Scales forever.
Yeah.
Is there anything left of the mirror?
No, it's been completely destroyed.
Or is there a piece over here, over there, over there?
Oh yeah,
and over
it's
there?
everywhere. Yeah, there's bits in you as well. You can just pluck one out if you want.
Oh, and also,
I'm just trying to figure out what it was.
haste is going to drop, and then Jaden is just going to be stunned for like 6 seconds.
Yeah. So
Correct.
let's move back to the identify. The identify first on the circle. It is a circle of power that would have given this item that would have let it function.
Oh, so it was powering the.
It was powering the mirror.
Cool, that's good to know.
Bernard is just slowly looking at the mirror to see if anything is like the eyes is still there.
No, it's completely destroyed.
I mean, if anyone hasn't noticed it, Ren also has like slightly like purplish blue eyes, but you know that's I doubt not related. But if anyone wants to be like, hey,
Interesting. Okay, so I mean, getting a little bit more macrocosm than microcosm with this. You've essentially murdered agents of the Crown, fought your way down to the basement of a church, and interacted with someone or something through the mirror, who basically said that it was maintaining control on, the evil creatures here while they reconsecrated the church, and then sort of either forced it or convinced it to lose its hold on them. And what would you like to do now?
That's why I'm trying to figure out what this thing was exactly.
The mirror.
Yeah, is it a
It was a communication device.
only communication?
Scales helpfully brought some torches over.
As I pick shots of the mirror out of my forehead.
It's a map IRE says, "You're the bad guys."
are we though? Are we though? This guy seemed pretty
Are we
evil.
the bad guys? We
Bernard
have
is just
skulls
gonna-
on our hats.
What do you mean I'm dressed like a stormtrooper? I'm not the bad
We
guy.
should get Scales a necklace for the skull.
Is there anything else distinctive about this room?
It's not necessarily a room, more so than a natural cavern. But no.
And Mike was muted. I thought, like, why is everyone just talking over me? I said, firstly, I don't want to stay here because I don't want to see what else climbs out of the wall. Secondly, we need to have a talk about maybe skipping down or something, because either skipping down or going to deal with the threat directly. Because Judge, I wouldn't put it past that guy to be able to tell Valder we were here.
So when
Weren't
you
we
say
supposed to go to the temple, though?
I think that's
Yeah, that's
where
where
we're going to
Valder
get
is.
to the root of this problem. I think Valder is involved in some pretty well. From the wraith that attacked me, that's not something that normally would be, just hanging about. So
Anybody
I
want to
think
tell Ren?
Valder's into some pretty
what
shit
was
stuff.
said?
But also, what the fuck is that? And he'll point towards the ogre bead.
Yeah.
Bits.
Can Scales do a check on the mirror thingy remains?
What kind of check would you like to do?
Scales is wondering, like, what's that? what's it about? So I'm not sure if it's like an Arcana check or an.
Yeah, roll an Arcana check.
Okay. Holy
Wow.
Ren imparted some magical knowledge with that hook.
Oh, not. As you lean in closer, do you want to move your token over?
yes.
They're your friends.
Hang on 1 second. I have to grab myself and my 3 torches. It's very important. There we go.
In your ear, you hear. It's clearly a communication device, fashioned from some sort of ornate mirror, maybe some sort of obsidian. It's impressive workmanship.
It's clearly some kind of a communication device fashioned from a mirror, like obsidian. It's quite good workmanship.
Did the chain say that to her? To him?
No one else heard it?
Robert is so impressed.
Yeah, Ren is just
Obviously, the little trying to teach Scales how to read went well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just gobsmacked by Scale saying that.
Okay, so plan. Skip town, definitely. Before that, I think we should bring the body from that guy, Robert murdered, and dump him in the river down here. Get rid of that.
You mean that guy we murdered?
Yeah.
You threw the knife first,
So speaking of that, Robert, what the hell happened there?
It's a
Can we
map
do
by
this-
races, protect Scales at all costs.
Yeah, can we do this? Can we do this somewhere
Agreed.
else? Maybe just
Can Scales collect a broken piece of the mirror?
You can.
Oh,
Yeah.
Give me
have to do it.
a
Bernard wants
dexterity
to-
saving throw.
Yeah.
As you
Okay.
picked up one of the extremely sharp.
it's obsidian.
Okay, this is the time I use my inspiration for a really awesome moment.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because then I roll really well.
Yeah.
Ruby Saturn says Scales can do anything, and the Starburger says lick it.
So that would
Do you
that,
pass
you
you
would
pick-
lose your tongue.
You've ever picked up something really sharp and just felt the skin begin to fold apart? The top and the bottom. And I assume you secure it somewhere that isn't.
I have many
A vital
pockets
organ?
in my one item of clothing, which is a pair of pants. I have many pockets. There are pants of many pockets. And,
Indeed. And this thing is so sharp that it creates yet another pocket.
Just stick it in chains.
What do you guys like to do?
Bernard also wants to take a piece of the mirror and just look at it to see if it still have sort of communication through. Tell anybody that still of what he saw.
Okay, cool.
But a few of the others heard him,
roll me an
didn't they?
investigation check. $15. Doesn't seem to have anything looking through it.
At the moment.
Oh no.
Bernard would just look at the mirrors there was a pair of deep purple eyes looking back at me and wanted me to kill you guys.
You're not gonna do what he says, right?
Well, I managed to fight it off, whatever he tried to do.
Oh, okay. So
Insight
this
now.
isn't like some kind of confession before you murder us. Good.
Because there is 5 of us, so you're pretty good, but I don't know.
I mean, besides the point.
Just saying. Yeah, I think we'd be fine. Maybe. I don't know.
The-
Don't kill us, please. Don't kill us.
To get back to your question, Mr. Lamad, I know this would be somewhat hard to understand, but There's no mercy for traitors. And even though I'm not entirely still in the military, it's never something you really leave. And when you watch one of its members kill an ally in cold blood right before your eyes, there's no mercy for traitors. So that's why he had to die. And it was a twofold reason. We couldn't let him stumble across Finara. I don't exactly know what's going on here, but I know that it is not exactly within the best interest of the crown. It's within the best interest of these people and you abusing their authority of the crown for their own goals. So, yes, that is why I killed him. And if you feel I was in the wrong, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah,
But I don't regret what I did.
Is your name Mr. Lamode?
Lamud can't keep a straight face at that. But he's just gonna look at Scales, give Scales a little, grin, and Lamud's gonna walk up to Robert and kind of look down at him and say, "All right, fair enough." And then just going to walk past him and take out the potion of arcane recovery that I still have and drink that.
And then Scales is going to go over to Robert and say, in quiet voice, in Scales' quiet voice, which is probably not that quiet, "Is his name Mr. Lamud?"
Of course it is.
Okay.
Just like Mr. Jaden and Mr. Wren and Mr. Fanar.
Dr. Wren to you. No.
Oh,
You're getting it wrong.
let me just see. I'm pretty sure.
And you're Mr. Scales.
I'm Mr. No, I'm just Scales.
How old is Scales, by the way?
He's like 19, 20?
That's old enough to be a Mr.
It's vague.
Yeah.
I thought I dropped the rules for the potion of arcane recovery in.
It just works like arcane recovery. You can recover up to half your level. I thought
No, it doesn't.
No, there were specific rules to it. I was about to ask Dave for it. I'll put the con save.
1 second now. I think it could be in my Google Photos.
Just
okay.
while Dave is looking that up, when I was saying to Robert about Mr. Lamud and he explained everything and Ren chimed in with Dr. Ren, was that actually out loud or was that just a meta
that was a metagame.
Okay, cool.
Joke because Ren is technically the smartest in the party.
Okay, no, it's just needed to know it for future reference.
I don't know what the title for a wizard is.
Wiz.
We'll worry about that at the start of the next game.
All right.
Oh, we're gonna end it here?
We will, but no.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, we're getting out of town, I think.
This is all really
no,
fascinating theoretical conversation, but we should probably get out of here. We're in a little bit of a
Crime scene?
well, that, but also a dead end.
Yeah, let's get going.
Yep. Skitter.
Fanar will just like be. What did you guys do with the other two guys at the two? Two more guys.
Who?
There's more guys?
We didn't see more guys.
There was just one. Wait, was there one? And then he looks to the others as like, am I supposed to pretend there wasn't a person, or was I?
No, Robert killed the one guy that was up there. Like, just straight up.
Again, I'm not the one who killed him.
You started the fight, and therefore, like, who murdered the guy? The first punch, or the guy who the last?
Technically, I'm the one who murdered him.
There was only one, not two.
Look, I missed him completely, so I have nothing to do with this. I take no responsibility.
But it's okay. We put him in the graveyard with the other dead bodies.
People.
I think we should bring him down here and throw him in that river because it's fast enough moving water. I don't think they'll find the body.
That's a good idea.
So,
Let's do that now.
Yeah, if we're gonna kill a member of the Crown's Guard, at least dispose of the body properly. as you know, people like to say.
You seem to know quite a bit about disposing of Crown's guards and bodies.
Not
Yeah,
specifically
it
Crown's
certainly
guards,
sounds like
buddies. Not specifically Crown's guards.
Okay,
That's
so
a
how
plus for me.
fast can you get up there and grab that body and get back down?
90 feet per round, but I'm weak
Okay.
as crap, so
Cool. So
How
let's
many-
just say you get up there, you retrieve the body, and if everyone just, I'm gonna plonk you all in the same place. I'm gonna copy and paste, and all of your fucking torches.
Hey, give me 8 hours and I will never need to drag and drop a torch again. I just need 8 hours.
God damn. I don't want to take the bag. There we go. Cool. Copy.
Shane, did you pick up the bag?
I picked up the bag. Yeah.
I'm gonna plonk you here. This is where you get back. It seems that everyone can move their tokens where they want them, and let me just no scales. Don't look there.
It's the bottom.
Yeah, look at the bottom. Turn order's gone. So you're back there. You're back at the bottom now. So let me just drag in one of these boys. You can see monsters. Bandit captain.
we're sacrificing him to the river god,
Probably.
the underwater river god.
Or devils, whatever you want to do. So there he is. So if someone wants to tell me where they're going to throw him in.
I'm gonna just throw him into the river and go sploosh.
Such a loaded question.
Oh, he gets momentarily bigger. And gone.
Oh, it was a potion of enlarge in that river.
Okay, excellent. So he's gone.
But I
What
was
would you like
just
to do
asking,
now?
but I was just like ask the questions like, what will we do if this river runs through town?
We say he fell in the river and drowned.
He'll be all washed
With all
then.
of his glaive wounds, yes.
So
Can,
I
Be all
think
clean.
I think the whole point is that we won't be here to answer those questions.
Yeah, we're not staying in Templetown as much as.
But what about the
Definitely
donuts?
Are you
Give
guys
it a while.
skipping town now?
No,
We have to.
skipping down towards the temple, Dave. Not
Oh, okay.
skipping
Oh,
down.
wow.
But-
Jesus.
We're
But
going
if,
on
I,
a quest
if I'd have
to
known
the
it was this
temple.
easy to get you to go there.
But I have to go back for the donuts.
We will get you donuts when we come back.
But they're special donuts.
Yes, but
Else?
remember that special donuts take time to prepare.
If Ren could press the digitation, all of us as we're going to clean our
Oh
clothes.
yeah,
of
yeah.
it.
Like Randall just
Okay,
like
cool.
So you're
anyone
gonna
that
be-
walks past,
you're
Rand's
gonna
like
head out to
bam,
the-
bam, bam,
The
bam.
outside of
bam.
the church. Bump. That's movie guys up here. I'm gonna
Squeaky clean.
You absolutely are. Don't move anywhere just yet. Second now to look at my.
We're squeaky clean except for the gash wounds in our clothes.
Cool. All right, let's go.
Scales will like do the thing where like flicking at a match by shaking it. He's gonna like do that with the torches and then toss them to one side. With just a little look of sadness as he's like, oh, torches.
As Cal's
Like,
doing
oh,
that,
well.
Ren is just clicking his fingers and they're like making sure any embers of them are gone with control flames.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna be
Fire.
doing the ever lighting fire trick.
Yeah,
Where
no,
it's
not
like
this
every
time.
time I got one out, like lit again.
we're trying to get out of a crime scene.
I thought
Um,
No.
for a moment I thought you were gonna burn down the church.
Oh
No.
no.
Mm-hmm.
There where the
I'm
glyph
just gonna
was,
stop my character where he is.
There where the other glyph was, where
No, I set that off.
But I was like, how did you miss that?
I wasn't looking.
Okay, just be careful. There's another one at the other side. Just be.
Maybe if there was someone to tell us.
Yeah.
Can we? Can
Nobody
we?
told me.
Sorry, out of
Yeah.
character. While all of that's
Yes, you
been
can.
going on, can we just address what's down at the door?
The elephant in the room, yeah, please.
Yes. So
Standing at the door. your old friend Valder, with his hood passed back, his bright white hair blowing in the breeze that's flowing through the door. And he turns his head a little bit and looks at you.
Should we duck?
Curious. Standing beside him is the massive Goliath. It's huge glaive, bigger than him himself, and you can see Valor's hair blowing forward as the breeze catches his hair and blows it towards you. Wraith's glaive. There's this long black hair that seems to be blowing against the breeze back out the door.
Ruh-roh.
Curious. Wraith, it seems we have visitors.
So,
I believe we've met before. Where are my men?
What man?
yeah, the church was empty. We came looking for you. We have one of those glyphs that you got, glyphs, sigils things that you told us to go look for.
Church was empty. We came looking for you. Roll a deception check, Ren.
Yeah. I'm actually decent at these, I think.
Hope you're a lot better at those than I am.
No, I'm not. It's intimidation. I'm gonna. That double rolled, but it's 16.
Okay.
And to like add on to that, I think Ren actually had that in his like pouch, so he'll actually like pull out the stone slab.
It wouldn't mean a pouch because it's quite.
Oh, okay.
But
He'll reach into his backpack and start reaching for it, trying to pull it out to like grip his mic.
Okay. Very well. Come forth.
Ren will then throw it into
Is
the middle of
it?
the room. He's not taking. He's not moving forward.
Bring it to me. I command you. I am an agent of the crown.
You see, you say that.
Wouldst thou disobey the law?
No, but
Bring it
I'm
to
fine
me.
over here. Not gonna happen.
I'll take it and take it to him. I'll bring it to him.
This soldier.
Are you just gonna keep standing there?
Ren's staying as far back as he can, but he's gonna move out the doorway.
Okay,
His hand
stop
is in
there,
his pocket.
guys. Stop there, guys. What is your demeanor? Because if you, are you ready to have a go here? Because his inside is pretty fucking high. He's been around the block, and he's not fucking stupid. So, is this a pretense to putting a dagger in his face, or what is it?
This is
Okay.
I'll take the stone to him, and if he lets me leave, I'll leave. But I also have a pretty high passive, and if I see that he's gonna try to attack me, I'll attack him back.
Okay.
I'll just say Scales in the background looks like a kid whose hand was caught in the cookie jar.
Ryan is kind of just not willing to walk forward because he doesn't want to walk towards this guy.
I'm just trying to stay center of everyone as much as possible, but it's non-hostile.
Okay. Place it there, soldier.
Okay, I place it down.
Okay. What's your arm
And
class?
take a step back.
What's your arm class? Bang! Straight in the top of the forehead. I do believe that what was the fee? 10 gold? 50 gold? Let me just go back through my notes.
What?
Can't remember what he
Oh.
was.
Do 1 second. Scale's dream. See, I keep all the shit like a weirdo. Sleeping child.
So he's throwing me with a coin purse.
kind of try.
I'm completely fine. Like you said, it hits me in the head, and then
Yeah, it
like
hits you in the head.
after,
Let's just say it's like 10 gold. I forget what it was. I'll find it.
It was.
I'll
It
look
was
it
like
up.
it was big. It was big money from what I
Was it?
remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
if it hits me in the head, I'll even like do slow reaction time to like try to catch it.
Oh, really?
Like, after it starts like dropping, yeah, like a
Okay, cool. Yeah, well, yeah. Let's just say it's 10 gold for now. You know, it'll be a while before you get to spend it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was between 50 and 100 from what I remember. But
Okay,
I don't have it in my notes.
It's in my notes somewhere. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And it clocks you in the head.
yeah, literally like as it comes flying at me, it hits me in the face, and then I go up to catch it.
He laughs a little.
Sorry about that.
Very well.
Pick it up.
Do you have any more?
Just
That's
that
the
one.
only one we could find.
They had that symbol carved over pretty much every inch of its body. So, yeah.
It's dead now, though.
Yeah, we killed her.
Curious.
There was one in town like a while ago.
What about you, sir? Have you seen my men?
Not since he attacked me, but that's been sorted out.
That's deception then, isn't it?
Not necessarily.
I mean,
I think it is because you saw him in here.
not since, yeah.
Not
I
since he
mean-
attacked.
Yeah.
Please, dice gods. -1. What's it? Deception?
I've got an 18 here
Yeah, okay.
on insight.
Nope.
His eyebrow
6.
raises. Really?
Yeah, it's a whole story. I got arrested. But there were some eyewitnesses. By the way, your one guy stabbed the other guy in front of the church.
More discipline, kind of.
Can't get good help, can one? Let me before you head off, my friend. Where did you come from? You. The basement parts of this church are unconsecrated and dangerous. We fought many undead beasts down there. Did you go down below the church?
I thought you meant where did you come from in a sense, like hometown.
No, recently.
Oh, that's from the room out yonder.
And were you down below the church? Were you down in the catacombs, as it were?
I'm scared of the dark.
Is that a yes or no answer, please?
We
No.
stuck our head down the stairs to check if
Another
we didn't
deception
go much
check.
further.
Come on, just one.
I've got a 26.
Okay, yeah.
I've got a 3. So if we're going to 30, I'm like almost balancing out.
I see. Jaden, I see you advancing there.
No,
Rand's
no,
hand is fencing around a piece of iron in his pocket.
it's not a flanking
Okay,
attempt.
no. Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah.
I just have questions as to your demeanor.
Demeanor is, I suppose, eye contact locked with Wraith. Just
Oh, yeah?
Someone else do the talking. Me?
just a flat
Okay.
watch.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I forgot how fucking OP I made this guy.
Not what you want to hear.
The
As a
ground.
player.
Motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah. He sort of, yeah, he catches that. Let me just double check. Fuck yeah, he catches that. And he just, and his eyes just drill into yours. and he just he's holding the glaive like just like to his left, and he just puts a palm out. You can see my palm there, and he just tips the glaive over and lets it fall. And as it falls, you hear this, like a woman's scream, and it lands in his hand, and all of the hair just wraps around his arm, and then just goes back down and then goes back to blowing against the breeze. Can I get a right? I'm not going to say a wisdom saving throw, but can I get an insight check?
Yep.
Can you actually use the power of this thing?
Yeah, definitely.
You want to take the 19?
Or the 19, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the 19.
Which one is that
No, not you.
Oh, it's just Jane. No, sorry, I thought you meant
Just
like
Jane,
general.
just
Never
Jane.
mind.
Yeah, you got a brief hot ball of lead of fear in your stomach when that wail happened, and then
yeah, and with that, Jaden's gonna very much kind of go, "What the fuck am I doing here?" In terms of having a remembered face.
Yeah,
and he'll break eye contact and just
okay. He takes a step forward towards you. You see Valder put his hand on his shoulder. Well, on his elbow. Wraith. Not today. Well, my friends, it seems you've seen nothing of what's transpired to my gods. Disappointing. You say you went in the catacombs of the church I'm trying to clear out and reconsecrate. I can only take you at your word.
I would like to insight check whether or not he's trying to reconsecrate the church.
Excellent. Go for it. Roll insight.
I have an ear for deceit, by the way.
Oh shit! What does that mean?
A roll lower than a roll of 7 or lower on a d20 counts as an 8.
Okay, cool. So I've just rolled a roll. Whether it's persuasion or deception, you'll never know. You got 18?
Yeah.
Are you in the Roll20 chat?
Yeah. You can also send it to me on Discord if it's really...
Yeah, Whisper on Roll20's pain years.
Yeah, rather send on Discord.
But at least you have a record of it.
Yeah, that's great. I sent it to him.
That's good. Churches should be safe ground. If there's any way we can help in that endeavor.
Well, I would say don't leave town.
Of course.
Very well.
The Scales is just standing on the runestone.
Are you standing on the runestone?
That's where it was, yeah.
Gales has been very slowly and very attempting to be non-threateningly, slowly moving up to flank his friends, and has no idea he's standing on the runestone.
Wraith. Be a dear and fetch the runestone, won't you? Wraith just looks at Valder. Nods, no words. And steps up. Looks at you, Scales, and just
But the music swelled at a perfect time there.
points to the ground.
Scales looks down at his feet and then looks back up and
He holds
does
his hand-
take
he
a
holds his
step
hand
back.
out. He holds his hand out.
Scales
He's towering a good 2 feet above you. He
now
is
that Scales has
massive,
stepped back though,
rippling
he's like
muscles.
he stepped back off the runestone and he's looking at the dude like, what?
I'll pick it up and give it to him.
Okay. You pick it up with both hands. He takes it with one. Looks at it. Steps back.
Scale steps forward again.
He steps back. He steps back again. Hands it to Valder. And Valder goes, well done. Now find the rest, won't you? Be dears.
How many more are there?
5.
5 in total.
We never confirmed that it was
How do
5
you
in
know
total.
that?
Ren.
No, you don't.
Ren does.
Oh,
He
sorry.
cast
Yes, you
Identify.
did because you cast. Yeah, you cast identify. Yeah. Good call.
I'm a wizard. I know things.
You're a
You're a
wizard.
wizard.
You drink and you know things?
I drink and I know things. As he says that, Ren will actually take a sip out of his own hip flask. As that's it.
Oh wait, so all of that was out loud. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
everything of that was out loud.
Very well, my friends. Feel free to take your leave.
Uh-huh. I'll take my leave.
Jaden,
Look back at
stop
everyone
there.
else.
Gales is gonna move to
As-
the side and look back for Ren to make sure Ren is
yeah.
leaving.
As
No, Ren is
Jaden
definitely.
gets to
Yeah.
there.
Lamut walks to the door and pauses and waits for everyone to leave.
As Jaden gets to there, Wraith just pulls out the glaive, pulls out his tongue, runs it along the end of his, the top of his tongue, and you see blood just on his chin, and he just points at you. As you begin to walk out.
I think he likes you.
Yeah, that's
Oh no, he definitely likes you.
You're the one. You're the one that started the staring competition.
yeah, and he's put rightly in his place because of that. Yeah, he's gonna go hood up again as he goes out the door.
So just cut your tongue back. It's easy.
Ren just thinks in Robert's direction. Does this like a telepathy thing? He's like, no wonder that guy doesn't talk.
Okay. Fanarin Scales and Lamud. You moving outside?
Lamut's basically waiting for Scales to leave because
Okay.
Scales is known for doing.
To punch people.
Punching. Yeah.
So
Scales is literally
purposefully
waiting.
putting myself in a position where if Scales moves in that direction, I can probably intercept.
There you go.
Scales is waiting for Jaden and everyone else to funnel out ahead of him and then very cautiously following while watching alertly at the others for
Rule of thumb: never leave Scales or Ren alone in a room with the enemy,
Rule of thumb.
even if it's
never
for a
let-
second.
Okay. Move yourselves through the door if you wish to go, or however you wish to play this.
So yeah, I mean, as the last person leaves, Lamut will just look over at Valda and nod and say, "My lord," and then leave.
Gales is staying within like hand's reach of Lamud as I suppose we leave together because he's like,
Yeah,
I'm not leaving
basically,
anyone
I'm-
in the church.
Okay.
I'm not
two you stop
physically
there. Two you
escorting
stop
you
there.
out, but
Yeah.
I'm escorting you out.
So 13 and 12. The 13 passive perception Scales. You hear Valder as the door closes. You hear Valder say, "Check the basement. Make sure the mirror is okay. If there are problems, report to me immediately." Obviously, you don't hear any reply.
So as we cleared the door, I'm gonna like Jesus, as always in Scales' attempt at a whisper, so that's up to you, Dave, as to how whispery it is. I'm gonna be to the others like, we need to leave now.
We need to leave now. Sorry.
Go now, do it.
Get to the inn. Go.
Get to the temple, do it.
Scales, do you mean leave here? Do you mean leave town? Do you mean leave the continent?
They're going to check the mirror.
Okay, leave town.
Well, I assume
Okay.
they've moved a few feet away from the door before
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I mean, this
I
conversation.
mean, you can assume all you want. So
Please.
I'm gonna stop you guys there. So, yeah. So the doors, you see Valder poking his head out the door here, and closing them over.
Shoot him in the face. Nah.
And you are now.
Quickly, while the other guys in the basement kill Val.
I really don't like that man.
Don't think
you
anyone
can
does.
both.
Okay,
the ch-
okay,
wait.
no, they're going to check the mirror. We need to go. We need to go.
I
Like
think
away
the
from
chain
here.
doesn't like
Is
us
the-
back either.
Is the chain and the padlock still on the outside of the door? Genuine question. Is it still on the outside of the door?
No, it's not. No, but also with
Fuck.
the size of that fucking Goliath, you're pretty sure
Yeah, I know, but it's
Let's
slowing
check
down
what
for a
class
second to
class.
be wrong. Yeah.
it would be kind of a nice insult.
Well, the
yeah.
doors of the church is like handles like straight. You can like put something between it.
Yeah.
Oh, like put a
Old
Bar through it.
quarterstaff.
He's gonna go towards the door and take his old quarterstaff, his normal one, and just
Really?
yeah.
Okay, start running.
So you guys see this? Are you all okay with that?
Yeah.
No.
We're all.
No.
I think we're
No.
all of the.
No.
the thing
even
we're-
even
that's not a
Scales
good
is
idea.
going to
Let's-
say
let-
that's
you
not
know-
a good idea.
Let's examine what's just happened.
I mean, he could be looking like he knows. He
You
knows.
guys-
he could be looking at
You
us.
guys have been allowed to leave by these two guys.
Because that's definitely not a trap.
Been asked not to leave town, and you're going to attempt to lock them in with a stick.
After finale, after that finale, yeah, everybody says no. It's like, oh, fine.
No, I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm
No, the rest of the
telling you not to
party
do
is
it.
telling him not to do
No,
it.
No,
just-
let's-
I'm just-
no.
If I had arcane lock, I would do that, but we don't. So let's go.
I'm just
Like, I'm gonna
verifying
say
the
that
absurdity of the
even-
action.
Even Scales will say to Fanar, that's a bad idea. Like, even Scales is saying, like, don't do that, dude.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was asking about the chain and the padlock as a joke, but yeah, no.
Okay. So, you guys get to the end of the pathway here. That's where we're going to leave it for tonight. You
So,
guys,
you guys are
are
saying we're
the
going to the
biggest
temple, right?
bunch of fuck-ups in the fucking world.
But to be
And
fair,
it
what
is
else could have happened had we gone down
hilarious.
there? What
You-
else could have
You
happened?
didn't need to go down.
Can I just check? Are we now legging it towards the
Yes.
temple? Like, that is our plan, right? We're legging it towards.
Why are you
What?
going to
How?
the temple?
Okay,
Yeah.
question: how did they get back from the
literally,
temple?
it's
so
like
fast?
it's like fucking it's like an episode of Scooby Doo where you've decided to
So-
run towards the bakery for
so
no
you-
apparent reason.
Because
Yes.
we've always been intending to go to the temple, and now we have to like skedaddle out of town, but not too
I
far.
think our best
so-
place would be go to fucking Gribble's airship and hide out there for a few weeks.
Yeah, no.
Or
So
the bait.
here's my opinion. Basically, we
Hickory,
know
we could
what
actually
they,
try to.
we know what they're doing in there is something probably not on. They're
Yeah.
not gonna do something to us to expose that. It's kind of that awkward in between stage at this point.
They know we
Kind
know.
of
but
is,
they
yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, well, they know we know, but they don't know how much we know.
We
They
need
know
to
that we
they want
know
to
that
find
they
out
know
what
that
we
we know.
we need to
You know-
disappear. We need to
just need
disappear.
to lay low for a while.
We need
Yeah,
to
like
disappear.
That's your inner Jaden speaking.
Yeah, it is absolutely.
Yeah.
We need
And
to
is
get
it-
out of here.
Oh,
do,
and
do you say that out loud?
Oh yeah, well, sorry. Fair enough. We're finished or whatever, but yeah.
I don't know. Well, we'll
J-
you,
J-
you,
J-
like, we can have this
Jaden,
discussion now.
yeah.
Well, I know a
Uh,
place we could go.
Lamut would agree with you.
Like there's my home is empty.
Either we need to
Somerton's a-
disappear or
Somerton's
we
a
need
while,
to
though.
make them
Like-
disappear,
Like, Dave, how far is Somerton from
which is
where we are?
much more
days
difficult, I
travel.
think.
It's 2 days travel, and let's be real. I think they know we came from Somerton, if I remember correctly. We've had that conversation.
I mean, given that you call yourselves the saviors of Somerton,
We don't call ourselves that. People start calling us
you
that.
were called that.
Yeah,
You,
So-
you didn't deny
SOS.
it when you came to Templetown.
but we were.
So
Like,
the
we
clue-
were.
the clue's in the
It's a
name.
fact. It's a fact. We did say Somerton.
Fireball.
No
House on
fire
fire.
boat. I couldn't do that back then.
Weather vane. Boom.
So yeah,
No.
I think our best bet is either Gribble's airship or the caves.
What are you hiding from?
Valder.
Valder.
Yeah, no, that I get that.
We can probably take him, but like. No. In character, Ren is probably thinking.
Challenge accepted.
In character, Ren is thinking 5 versus 2. The maths adds up, but we could probably do something.
So basically, here's what I'm saying: we don't have to hide. Pretend everything is normal. Nothing happened. He can't. Well, he can prove something, but he can't prove enough.
We were
to
squeaky
really
clean when
implicate
we
us.
came out of the place. I mean,
So then we go get donuts.
Yes, then we go get donuts. Basically.
And
Okay.
you know, for Ren, we could go get beer too. Or
But he'll hold up the guards hip flask. Like, I got some stuff.
go
Jamie,
donuts. Donuts all the way.
You mentioned the Hunter's Lodge.
I did.
We'll go with the wyvern.
If we all go sign up at the Hunter's Lodge, then we have a valid reason for leaving town. I'm not saying to go hide. We have a valid reason to leave.
There are some wyverns.
We go hunt a wyvern. Everyone knows where we are.
Sorry, did I say wyverns?
You did just say wyverns.
I don't like that.
Well, I don't disagree with any of that. I just wondered, do all of us need to sign up?
No,
Or
but that's what
the
I'm
group.
saying.
Yeah, we don't need to all stick a name onto a piece of paper, though. But yes, you're right. You're right in context. Yeah,
We could be Jaden and pals.
We can make it official.
we could be somebody in pals. Absolutely, yeah.
We've been traveling together a while. I mean, it's not all of us signing up would make it official.
What was the name you gave him?
Chuck.
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 I thought it was Chip. Chuck.
The Chucks.
So I mean, the whole point is just that, everyone knows where we are. We are not skipping town.
Well, everyone knows where we are, but then we don't be where they think we are.
No, we are on official business.
Yes, but that official business could take us a very long time. They don't need to know where we're going in the meantime.
We do also have to fight those things in the mountains for the
Oh, the
guy.
giants? Yeah, we need to fight a giant. So that's
Yeah, how long has it been since
2 days?
3 now, I'd say.
3.
3? He said about 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we have 2 weeks. That's
So we've got a week and 7 days to spare. Assuming you use the 10. Assuming you
have about 10 days.
So okay, so you're not using the 10-day calendar. You're using a normal.
Oh, sorry. Of course. Yeah. Sorry. Yes, I am. Yeah.
So we. The thing is, though, that room.
I mean, you could definitely go and take care of the wyvern. Singular.
I would need my manticore cloak before we do that.
I don't know if we're still getting that.
Yeah, I mean,
We are still getting that.
I mean, you can go get it.
I mean, you're not in the good as a collective. You're not really in their good books. But
You can also, but you guys can go do that. Was the scroll to remove curse? Wasn't it?
Didn't they say come back in a week and get it?
They did, but then
ran through the thing in the fire that almost blew up. That did blow up. Almost killed their daughter.
I mean, there's no point in going back to them in the next couple of days. We need to give them time to
get over it.
Because that was today.
That was today.
It was like 3 hours ago.
Yes.
Here to have
that was like about. I'd say actually that was probably about an hour ago.
D&D maths.
Yeah.
I went to prison and it was more than that.
You weren't in prison for long.
Yeah, but I was in prison for bureaucracy, man.
You were in prison for all of 10 minutes, man.
All right.
Yeah, you're a criminal.
So are we saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
I think we're done.
That's it.
I mean, yeah.
I think we're
So what's the plan for next game?
out of town, go hunt a wyvern, maybe.
Maybe. You see, when maybe is at the end of that sentence, it feels a little bit less.
It's a little loosey goosey, doesn't it?
We're there's a sense of urgency, so
I would
as a
posit
group,
using
I
the
feel
word
like we
avoided.
Yeah, the thing is,
allowed.
I feel we would set on a let's go there now, not a maybe. What are we okay, we're urgently leaving the area.
I personally feel like we should really go see what the fuck they're up to at the temple based on what just transpired. Personally. But I don't want to be.
Scales has it in his head that we're going to the temple, and Scales isn't even sure why anymore, but he has that in his head that we have to go to the temple. That's on our to-do list, like, and that's naturally where we should go to not be in town. But again, Scales can't articulate why he feels. He's just like, but we're going to the temple, right?
Okay.
Here's the argument against the temple. If we go there now, we are walking into a shit show. Because Valder is the type of guy Valder is. He's going to send someone to keep an eye on us. He's not going to let us walk out of there without someone keeping tabs on us.
What do you say, someone?
Someone, something.
Yeah.
So, I just wanna add that the reason I said we should go to the temple is because I thought Valder and his friend are there. And they are like
here.
Like here's the guard I killed, here's Valder. Now the guard's gone, which means next one should be Valder.
I agree with.
So I mean, he's right here in town.
So we're gonna kill Valder.
I think Valder dies no matter. Eventually, Valder dies. I don't think that's up for debate.
So let's just reel this all the way back in. Let's walk away from the front of the church, and let's get out of town, either on official business or not.
I'll tell you what.
And
give me 1 second.
Figure it out then.
I will move you to Templetown.
So all I'm suggesting is we go look for this wyvern as a option to decide what we do next.
Yeah. Just to let the heat die down.
Yeah.
I don't know where you are in that town, but you're somewhere.
Yeah, it doesn't take us far out of town, because if I remember correctly, they were relatively close in the woods.
The temple?
No, the wyverns. They were like
the wyvern. No, it's trade routes to the north. So it's the trade route to. Let me just pull
towards
here.
the temple.
And if we do ever end up going for Valder, I would prefer if we do it without his meat bag next to him.
Yeah, preferably.
So
I think that's going to happen.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
I mean, you could maybe appeal to his
sense of humor.
Maybe
his sense of honor, and just go. We'll fight you first, and then I'll take you. So it's the northern trade route from Templetown to Starpoint.
Get him take 1v1.
So if you pull up the Kingdom of Sopherone map, you'll see that Templetown runs as a northern trade route and skirts along the coast and goes towards Starpoint. And the wyvern is striking out of the forest all along that northern trade route.
Templetown again? Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Alright.
Fine, I don't like it, but let's do it. Jaden doesn't like it. He's itchy feet, but fine.
Going after the wyvern or the?
Yeah. No. Okay. Let's. Lamud has given a fairly logical reasoning behind, splitting the difference.
Okay.
And he's for that, and he can disappear into the forest if needs be.
Excellent stuff. Let's leave
before
it there.
we do that,
Sorry.
donuts.
Yep. Donuts. Okay. Excellent.
Cool.
So, thanks everyone for sticking around. I know it was a combat-heavy game. We normally do half and half or some sort, but thanks for sticking with us.
And we've got a good bit of RP there with the Baldus.
Yes, of course, at the very end.
That was fun.
And so well done, everyone, because that could have took you a while to realize that the undead creatures were going to continue to come as long as that mirror was intact.
Oh, I guessed that immediately, but I wasn't.
There was a roll. There was a roll where something really bad.
Like what?
What, another one of the things with the?
No, it would just let me.
Super ogre centipede.
The wraith. The wraith would have paled in comparison. Ooh. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to know.
It was pretty nasty, but it was a highly unlikely roll. So look, guys, thanks a million. Thanks everyone for sticking around. Thanks to all you guys for being awesome players, and of course thanks to Christian for staying awake and keeping the trolls and the goblins out of chat. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Cool. Cheers, everyone.